That one should go.
Okay, and we are broadcasting, so it should be starting our live stream soon. And we have a couple people in chat at the moment. Okay, live stream is up. Welcome, viewers, to Disable DM. I'm Jeb and D&D. Okay, live stream is up. Viewers, to Disable DM. I'm Jeb and D&D. Give me just a second here. I actually need to try to mute my tabs. Give me just a second here. I actually need to try to mute because I am getting an echo off of the live stream. Because I am getting an echo off the Okay, there we go. So I have with me Jonathan and Evan, and which we know better as Merlin, Mary, and Velamir. So why don't we go around, introduce yourselves, plug any channels you guys have, and go ahead, tell our viewers what characters you'll be playing and a little about them.
I guess I'll start it off. So I'm Mary Chris, as many of you are probably starting to recognize, and my art channels are linked in the description. And tonight, once more, I am playing Gaia Ablarine. So yes, the Bahamut's champion is here to proclaim his name and bring about good.
Hello, I'm Velimir. I'm playing the Warlock Henrik Vex the Messenger. Well, I'm going to make him like a new type of build, and let's see how this works.
I'm Merlin. I'm playing Lothar, Priest of Ilmater. He's a pilgrim just trying to help out people.
And I'm playing a thiefling rogue by the name of Trip, who is a pretty darn good cat burglar.
Alright, I guess that leaves me. I'm Jonathan, and I will be playing Devin Gleamgander, a halfling druid who's Feyborn. And we'll see how that all comes into play as we continue along.
Okay, sounds pretty good. Give me a minute here. One of our viewers is saying that my camera is kind of blurry. So let me see if I can fix that a little. It might just be my quality of webcam. It's a cheap webcam.
Can't win them all.
Yeah, I think that's about the best we're gonna get. Okay, good. They're saying they're able to hear us clearly, so we can just roll with the video the way it is. It's, so, we will be starting out in the Dirkwood Forest. It's, you guys have been traveling together for a while now, and you are on your way to a town called Samwell, where there is said to be a sickness that's plaguing that village. However, as you are traveling in a murky green mist like fog rises up in this forest.
Well, this doesn't look all that good.
It's fine. What one little miss can do?
It looks
It
most
all
ominous.
depends on where the mist is coming from, my friends.
I have
You see
seen
this little halfling pull out a pipe and has a little pouch and pulls some leaves out, stuffs them in there. He starts smoking a while.
Some of it hits Merlin's nose and he wafts it away. Ugh, it's disgusting.
Okay, as you guys are traveling through this mist and trying to make your way towards Samwell, Gaia, you recognize the area you are in from a previous adventure in which you had encountered a harbinger that looked like a witch in blood-red armor. That you and some other companions of yours at that time had trapped inside a gingerbread house and set the house out aflame.
Bruised by flame. I like it.
Oh, I think I recognize this area. Just goodness, there was a she's just kind of looking back and forth and through this thick fog, like even though she can't really see through, it's just like I recognize where we are. There was a house that it was made out of candy and food, and we burnt it. Maybe this is smoke.
Yeah.
No, it couldn't be. It was so long ago.
So we are in the house, gingerbread house.
No, very much not in the house. Look down, see grass, or wood chips. That was not in the house. The house had a nice. Well, actually, I never went inside the house. We burnt it.
My
Looking around, Gaia, you recognize some of the trees and you know that
The candy trees!
house you had seen is approximately 400 to 500 yards away to the north.
Okay, yeah, so she just, she passes one of the trees, like, oh, wait, yeah. Looks, kind of does this thing with her finger, just pointing, turning, it's this way, and she just starts marching off. Don't worry, guys, I know the way. Follow me. I'll show you where the house was. It was quite exciting.
You said the goddamn last time! And we're for 4 hours in the same walk.
That's great. And to be honest, like, that sounds very much like what Gaia would have done. So, you said that last time. 4 hours later. So Gaia's just walking off into this fog. See you guys.
Okay.
We should totally trust the satyr.
Is anyone else going to follow Gaia?
She got my money, I need to go.
What are we looking for?
Cheers.
She's just really excited that she remembers she recognizes where we are, and she's like, there was like this cool gingerbread house, and it's basically kind of the, I'd say if you were on like a road trip, and everybody's like, wait, we have to go do this detour real quick because there's something really cool over here. So she's kind of doing that.
You said something about Wood Elf with the kind of trait. Is there like something to help me find a path or a trail, maybe?
It seems like Gaia is pretty much walking along a trail. Oh, having been here before, she kind of knows the area pretty.
She might know what she's talking about for once, guys. There's a trail.
In their voice, yes.
Devin, I suspect we should all keep our eyes peeled if there was danger beforehand. So, anyway,
Danger.
lead on, merry little one.
Onward it is.
Yeah. I mean, does any of you know where we need to go?
Nope.
Well, follow the elf.
I thought we were in between
I'm
jobs.
pulling my cloak around me because the fog is chilling me. I like warmth better. And I'll follow Gaia.
Awesome. So, as Gaia leads you to this house, you see a ruined wooden hut that looks like it has been set on fire. The doors collapsed in, walls are partially collapsed and burnt.
I see no problem here.
Oh, no, it wasn't a problem. It's just, I wanted to verify that I was right. I know where we are.
Devin walks over and kind of kicks at some of the rocks. This doesn't look very much like gingerbread that I've ever seen. And I've seen some strange gingerbread.
That is a good point.
Gaia, you remember after you had set the house on fire, how the wind and was definitely still, but the trees and the leaves would move, and that the house had turned back into what you would expect in a normal adventure.
Okay. So it's probably, so this don't look like much like gingerbread. Oh, well, it was before, but then magic leave it, and so now it plain.
Can someone translate this, please?
I'm sorry.
I'm just efficient guy. I need some simple answers.
Unfortunately,
Apparently she suffered some sort of illusion last time she was here.
Oh, okay.
Gaia, would you be looking inside the hut to see about this harbinger that you had came across?
Honestly, she probably would not. She's just more excited to be like, ta-da, I remembered. And is more focused about them continuing through the woods to find the next town to hopefully pick up more work.
Okay. Would anyone else like to check inside the hut?
Well, I'm gonna check the house. I mean, I like
Since
fire.
I'm this close, I might as well have a look inside.
I have to. There might be people in there.
Ah, you...
Does he say that out loud?
Yeah.
Guy be like,
He's
oh,
a
no,
priest
no,
of,
no.
I'm a priest of Elmod. Are you serious?
This
there-
was months ago. There's no one survived.
Out of
if there's-
character, secretly, I was hoping there'd be like a gingerbread man like trapped on the inside of the house.
See?
If there's anyone burned inside you, you'd see the smell.
Well, there was only a witch lady that she was inside, so that's why we burned the house down. And so she died. No one should be alive here.
Did you see her die?
No, but
Did you
I saw
find the
house.
body?
I saw the house very much on fire, and as you see here, the house very much burnt down.
Okay, so those who are going to check inside the house and the debris, give me a perception check.
Oh boy.
Can I join?
Let's see. -1.
Yes,
Ooh.
it's open to anyone who cares to look inside the house.
I've got a 2.
I got
Hold
6.
on. Hold on.
I hate to say it, friends, there may not even be a house here.
How do I use this thing? Straight?
Was that a one you wrote?
That would be a natural 1.
There's no house here? Okay,
Pretty sure
more
we're
places
just
than
one.
So, well, I guess you can't call it a house because it burnt down. It don't function like house anymore. It just ruins, remnants. Yeah.
You realize that Devin's staring off into the woods going, no, I don't think there's a house here.
I walk up to you. Do you know where there are houses that are lived in?
Yeah, in the city, in the village. I don't know if there's any more houses in these woods, but
You
maybe we
sure?
find one.
You sure?
Can we
I am
please go to
most certain. I am very confident in this. Houses typically are in clusters of villages, towns, communities. It's like this was a rarity. You don't see very many houses just randomly in the woods. But then again, I don't really travel much in the woods to come across spontaneous houses.
Guys, didn't I say to buy a map?
We
Okay,
get what else? We got this.
okay, none of you
Wait, I'm
noticed
not an elf anymore.
much in the debris. However, it is quite obvious to all of you that there is no corpse earths at all here. And about this time, you hear a very strange song coming from the mist. Ashes, ashes, they all fall down. Look up at down.
Look down.
And it seems to be children singing.
Guys, let's do a little detour. I want to check something.
Devin just puffs on his pipe, kind of looking towards the sound, going, okay. Well,
It's just,
why
it
wait?
shouldn't
Let's go.
be. We don't need to interrupt.
I'm gonna pull back and stand in the shadow of a tree or something.
I'm just gonna pull something from my backpack, like bring a big bomb. I need to ask some children something.
As you guys exit the house and start looking into the woods nearby, y- you see some shadowy figures that seem to be moving through the mist, but they're not clear enough for you to determine what they are. And right in time with the song that's continuing to echo, you hear a strange flute being played.
What?
A flute. Should we check it? I mean, democratic. Who wants to check it?
I suppose I shall go ahead and have a look and see what these strange creatures are doing. Might even join the dance.
I'm curious, would Gaia recognize the playing of the flute just because she being a satyr, or at least kind of the idea behind them is like she has her own thing of pan flute of her own.
You don't recognize the style of playing, but it does sound like it is coming from a wooden flute, and that it's off in the distance. And it seems to be the same direction that these shadowy figures are moving towards.
Shadowy figures.
Should I hit the shadow? How far is the shadow from me?
They are approximately 90 to 100 feet from you guys.
I think I'm gonna hit the shadow. Just to learn something.
Attacks the darkness!
Yes.
As you watch, you can make out that it's several old shadows and they look small, perhaps the size of children.
They'll live. I have 120 feet every blast. So I gotta hit one.
Okay.
Okay.
Natural one. And the second, 12.
Okay. The first one you go to cast as your Eldritch Blast, and nothing at all happens. And for some reason, it seems like you can't summon it, but you try to concentrate harder, and you manage to get the second one off, and it drops one of these shadowy figures.
And he's pushed 10 feet.
And the rest of them keep moving.
Oh, this is like.
Are we in combat? Did we roll initiative?
No.
Okay. Well, I would like to react and pull out my holy symbol and start praying.
I'm just gonna roll my hands up. I'm getting warmed up. I'm gonna hit again.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Would any of you care to walk up close enough to perhaps see what the shadow figure?
Oh yeah, totally. Gaia's
Devin's
just
been stealthing up, and he kind of winces as he sees this magic go off.
18
off
and
on his left
26.
side.
18 and 26.
Okay, you'll have to hold on, but Eleanor. As you guys walk up, you see the body of a dead child that looks like they have been struck with a magic blast. Would you guys like to take an action before Velamir attacks the other shadows?
Oh, yeah,
And
guys would be
you
like,
can see
whoa!
it's a long line of children.
Yeah, no, guys just like, whoa! Moment, child here. I think you're the child. Oh my
For
god.
the love of Ilmater, think of the children, man.
Whoa! They're still in the woods.
Guy's going
They're not normal.
to attempt, at least just kind of like a heal check to like, is it dead? With a grand total of 6. Yeah.
Even though you're not real talented with medicine, you are pretty sure the child is totally dead.
Great. We killed the child. Now we're gonna have town all upset at us. Don't be so rash next time. Goodness gracious.
It must have been the witch.
Yeah, the witch. Yeah.
Right. It's a witch that clearly is dead, and who isn't the one over there throwing all around his magic.
Kill count 1.
I'll.
As soon as he realizes that the rest of the group is stopping, oh crap! Why can't I remember Velamir's character's name? I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm terrible.
Only the messenger. That's the messenger.
Messenger. As soon as we realize that the messenger's next attack is going to be stopped, Devon's going to continue following after the children, staying back so they hopefully can't see him, but he's going to keep stealthing off.
Okay.
Guys, probably like especially if messenger looks like he's like, I'm gonna just stop blasting things, pop, die all children. She's going to like, actually even without that, she's going to try and rush up to see if she can approach one of them to just like, is that children? Where are you from? Just to be like, because clearly there has to be a town somewhere nearby, somewhere.
You know the town of Sandwall. It's only about half a day's travel. However, when you try to talk to the children, they don't respond to you. They just keep singing and following the sound of this flute.
Fine.
I have a funny feeling about this one, boys. I think we need to find the source of the flute.
Well,
Maybe I play my flute and they follow me. Guy just pulls hers out and just starts playing a tune and just like, come on kids, follow. Are they following her?
Unfortunately not. However, as you are playing, you are compelled to play the same tune that is being played from the other flute.
She would happily play it in the hopes that the children will follow her.
My dear, I think that's unwise at this point.
And Gaia,
Just a moment. It's gonna work. It will work.
Gaia, give me a wisdom saving throw.
16.
You managed to shake off the feeling of being compelled to follow this other flute as well.
One second thought. Yeah, maybe not such a good idea.
let's go in
she
the
follows the
opposite
children.
direction as where the children are coming from.
I mean, I can check from very far. Where is he? I mean, I can fly.
Really? Well, through this fog, I don't know if it help you very much. Unless the person is at the edges of fog or in some other parts that the fog not in, then yeah, maybe you would see. But
I can seek through magical darkness and everything else for 120 feet.
okay.
I mean, if someone wants to go with me, I can carry someone.
I'm rather small. I suppose I should come along for the ride.
Okay, guys, Guys, why are we following the children? I mean, we have to get somewhere else, right?
As you
Yes,
guys,
but the children are being compelled to follow. I know because I almost get
And
compelled
killed.
to the music. But yeah, you kill the person who's playing music. You leave the kids alone. The kids are innocent.
as
Just
you
each your
guys
finger.
are trying
What?
to decide what to do, I'll need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Crap.
Oh boy. What's my constitution? My constitution is +3. 21.
Okay.
You got 5.
What does a 7 get me? Please not
Right,
wrong
wrong.
or whatever it is again.
More than a 4.
Okay. For those who scored less than 10, and you feel nauseated, it's from this green mist, and then I'll need all those who score below 10 to roll me a d20.
Again?
A D20.
Such a nice hair here.
I got a 9.
14 unmodified.
Okay. A.
I got a 2.
A.
Rolling low tonight, Wim.
So,
You're gonna die.
14. A.
Dice roll loves me.
A. The person that rolled a 14. A. You do not see it, however, when you are listening to the sounds of the music, you pick it up extremely well, and whoever is looking at him would see that his ears have changed into those of a donkey.
To match my already strange eyes.
Oh, just donkey eyes.
No. The ears are what changed. My eyes have always been strange since you've known me.
What an ass.
The one who rolled a 9. Unfortunately, you have changed your shape and now appear to be some kind of goblin.
Oh, hey, no. Like, skin color and, like, green, ugly-looking goblin? Or, I don't know what else to describe it as.
What you got for a 2?
It's just, like, freaking out right now. Just like, ah!
And this is perhaps the most amusing to me of all of them. Rim, you are quite amazed at how your body shifts and grows more slender and a little top heavy, and those who are looking at you would see that your gender has become female.
But I'm still awesome, right?
Oh, of course.
Of course you're still awesome. You're just female. Female awesome.
Female power.
Now, by any chance, Jaren, are any of those illusions?
No, they are not illusions.
Okay.
However, anyone who wishes can make an Arcana check.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, sure.
21, Arcana check.
3.
Gaia, you
I don't
believe
know.
that this mist has triggered some kind of wild magic and that the effects are only temporary, lasting perhaps up to 24 hours.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Good news, everybody. This is just magic.
Good news, everybody.
Shush. Have you heard of vile magic? Anyways, I think this spoke as some of that, but don't worry, I got this. And she just kind of concentrates for a moment, like just really calming down after her hysterics of like, I'm ugly!
I don't know what I hate more, the goblin her or the elf her.
But she just kind of calms down for a moment, really just focuses, mutters a few words under her breath, and casts Dispel Magic on herself.
Unfortunately, Dispel Magic does not remove it.
Lothar just puts his head right into his hands, and he just has this moment. He just doesn't look at any of you. He doesn't even acknowledge any of your existence. He just has a solitary moment, and he's just contemplating his existence on this walk, and he's like, this is bad. And then he thinks that all inwardly, and he's like, all right, I have an idea. And he starts reaching into his bag, and he starts getting out his pedestal and his mortar, and he starts grabbing herbs and different items from his pack, and he's going to prepare a detect magic ritual.
Okay. You do this ritual, and you can describe the ritual if you wish.
After mixing all the things into his pedestal, he just dumps it right into his mouth and eats it, and he drinks it down with some of the water from his water skin. And his eyes just flash white, like milky white. There's no pupil, no iris, and he sees the world in a different view. And he looks for magic.
Okay. You sense magic all around you. Definitely some coming from the sound of the flute. Some's coming from the mist. However, it also seems to be coming from every direction at once. Some of the magic you recognize as vile magic, some you recognize as fey magic, and there is even a trace of enchantment.
I'm pretty perceptive and all that, and I am part Fey. Do I notice anything that really would stick out to me that would be of interest, I think, or concern?
Being part Fey, you definitely get the sense that somehow this mist has transported you into the Fey wilds, and that you're no longer in the material plane and that you normally exist on.
It appears we've returned home then. Which, as a Feyborn, I do believe I would also, if I took some time, begin to sense that, oh, it's just like home.
Yes, being Feyborn, you would know this as well. Quite easily to distinguish once you stop and think about it.
So I don't see any indication of which direction I might want to go or anything.
No. It's pretty much open in for you guys to decide wherever you would like to go, although there is the situation with the children being coming from the town and going to wherever the sound of the flute is.
So we go follow the kids or go against the side, opposite side? Or you guys want me to fly up and search?
I
We
want
follow the
this to
children.
stop.
What?
I want this to stop. Sorry, can't talk like a girl.
Somehow you are more beautiful today. I don't know why.
I
know why.
You change your hair.
Stop this. Turn me back. You turn me like this. Turn me back. You hit the girls now. Now. Stop it.
So Lothar comes out of his trance and he relays to the party that they're surrounded by magic.
You don't say.
In the Feywild, no less.
Oh,
I
yeah, by the
believe
way,
following the children may lead us to this mysterious
one first
playing.
thing.
Maybe
I killed the
not.
child, right? Did I kill the child, or
Yes, you
Yes, you
killed
did.
one of the children.
I get temporary HP? Thank you.
Oh my god. That would be.
So what would you guys like to do? Are you going to follow the children and to track down this pipe?
Yes.
Devin goes ahead and puts away his smoking pipe and pulls out, looks like for him, a large truncheon, and you see on it carved this kind of wood spirit and he just starts marching off towards where the children are going, seeing if he can discern where the player is or where the flute player is actually at, and see if we can get up and confront them.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. You're traveling for an hour or two, and you guys realize you have not ate yet today. And there seems to be some berry bushes nearby. If you wish to stop and eat a real quick meal on the road.
I'm gonna eat my ration.
Gaia's too upset to eat. She is ugly right now, and she does not like being a goblin.
Oh, what goblins eat anyway?
I don't know.
Lothar approaches the berries almost with a childlike attitude. He has a very simple smile and glee in his eye as he picks the berries and puts them in his pouch for later.
Okay.
Devin cocks his head to the side to see if any of the sprites and pixies are actually going near, because he knows that there are some things in the Feywild that they will go near, and those are usually mostly safe. The ones that they won't go around, you definitely don't want to touch. Yeah. So to see.
You do not see any sprites or pixies. However, you do see what looks to be a fawn nearby, nibbling at one of these bushes.
Okay. Seeing that, then he too will down a handful and then pick more to keep with him.
And I
Okay.
keep an eye on that guy with the Eldritch Blast, just in case.
What?
As you eat the first berry, it's a very sweet taste, almost like I guess we would think of a strawberry. However, just eating one, you feel totally refreshed.
Mm. Can't beat the food of home. Except, of course, the ones that kill you, but those are usually easy to spot.
I'll guess I will try one. Just for
Okay,
flavor.
you try one and same thing. It's totally refreshing. You also notice, however, you no longer feel nauseated from the mist.
That's good. I hope I feel warmer too, because the fog is...
Unfortunately, you do not. It is still kind of chilly for you.
Do you say something about being cold out loud or not?
Yeah.
Okay. Devin walk
You
up beside
probably
you.
see me shivering.
Devin walks up beside you, and all of a sudden a ball of flame pops up in his hand. And he's producing a flame for you to warm your fingers by.
Oh, that's good. I will definitely do that.
As
How tall are you?
is everyone give me a perception check.
Okay. And to answer your question, Wim, I'm about 3'2".
3.
Yes. I'm a halfling.
See, otherwise I would have put my arm around
I
your
got
shoulder
24.
but to get my hands closer to the flame, just to get warm. You probably feel half wrapped in my cloak anyway now.
Okay.
I hate cold.
The person who made a 24, you definitely spot a feminine figure moving in between the trees. And she
Perception, right?
seems to let out a shriek and starts rushing at you.
Oh,
Can you say that it's coming, or can you warn us?
What does it look like?
As it comes into sight of the entire group, it looks like an elven female. However, her skin appears to have the texture of bark, and the long flowing hair appears to be green and leaf-like.
Oh.
Is she attacking us, or?
Evan goes ahead and casts Shillelagh on the club that he had and kind of readies himself.
I'm gonna snap my finger, and from my finger, gonna be big rapier just emerge, and prepare to stab.
Okay. Would anyone like to do some kind of Arcana or Nature check before
I will certainly do a nature check.
Yeah. What do I got for that?
12 Arcana.
15.
Okay.
Oh, what? 21?
What?
15 nature.
Okay.
And I can see through minor illusions and silent images.
Okay. Those who scored above a 13 know this to be a dryad.
Have fun, boys. I ain't dealing with this. Nope.
Who obviously did not like the fact someone used fire near her tree.
I'm gonna cast.
Realizing that the flames probably are some of the issue, I go ahead and get rid of the flame, even though I'm sure I hear a beside me.
I'm gonna cast.
Yeah, and probably I'll pick you up and ask you just level eye to eye, like, why did you do that?
You don't see that upset young lady over there?
Just in case,
But I'm upset.
As you
I'm gonna get this. Cast it.
And I just shiver for
out the flame, the dryad slows down and looks at you, and speaks, says, "You do not wish to burn the forest?"
Oh, certainly not. This is part of my home, although I'm not sure how close to where I live this is, but this is home.
Home, you say?
I'm cold.
Welcome home, then, stranger. Perhaps you care to dally with me.
I have had some fun with your kind in the past, but I'm afraid right now my companions and I have more urgent business. We're following some children that appear to have been enchanted, and we're trying to see what we can do to help them.
She lets out a giggle and says, the children, yes, I'm afraid Piper got to them.
Piper.
So that's the noise he was. The flute.
And why don't you give me a persuasion check for her to give you more information on the Piper?
Ye
Certainly.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, thank goodness, because I have no modifier. 15.
That's enough. She tells you that it seems that the Piper was paid to remove some rats from Samuel, and that when the town refused to pay him after his services were offered, that he instead took the children.
Fair exchange.
Okay.
That is terrible. So, we should go save the children. They need our help. Then again, maybe we need to talk to this town for not upholding the word.
Yeah, do we know the way?
I do.
Dryad, do you know where's the Sand town? Sand village or something. I forgot the name already.
You see the Dryad looks at you all, says, well, if you mean no harm to the forest and can't dally, I suggest you be on your way.
I mean, we can help if you need.
The only help she wants is what's in the bed. So, we go.
What? What the goblin did? I didn't understand the goblin again.
Devin walks over and goes, motions for the messenger to lean down, and then explains what it is that she wants, and that she wants the guys to stick around to have sex with her. Just kind of enjoy the friendly companionship, and yeah.
She needs one or more. I got mirror image.
My shame doesn't allow for that kind of activities.
Unfortunately, by the time you've explained it, the Dryad has slipped back off into the woods.
Next time.
So you guys have your choice of continuing to follow the sounds of the flute and the direction the children were going in, or going to the village.
I propose we go to the village because maybe there's more to the story, that maybe he did something wrong, like very, very wrong. And so that's why they don't pay him or whatever they agree to him. And maybe is really in the wrong. But if they just were lying to him and he did a service for them and they went back on their word, then I honestly, they kind of sort of...
Show me the way, please.
You're assuming that the fog hasn't affected them as well. They could all be goats and women by now.
Well, we have women here and goblin here.
I don't know how far this fog goes. I'd love to get out of the fog, so let's, and she just kind of looks around and goes, this way is, the town, and starts heading off in the direction that she is most certain the town is in.
How correct is she?
I follow you because
Anyone
I want a place where there's earth, or whatever, where you can have a fire that I can sit at and get warm again.
Then don't be near me because I'm very, very cold. I have cold aura around me.
Stop doing that.
I can't because I have my armor on. It's very cold armor.
Alright, I reach into my pack and I walk over and I put my blanket around you. and I give you a reaffirming grasp on your shoulder. I don't say anything. We don't talk about it.
Right. You see the gratitude in my eyes.
I don't even make eye contact. I just.
It's a little
Okay.
bit disturbing to look you in the eyes now that you're
You
alone.
guys do manage to make it
My eyes are up here.
down the forest into some brushland, and you can see off in the distance it's what looks to be a fishing village made of some huts and hovels.
The fog gone?
The fog seems to only be over the forest.
Hallelujah! We made it out. Okay, let's go find out some stuff. See, I don't think this town is going to be polluted by the fog.
Are you sure you're gonna walk like a goblin here, or you're gonna hide?
Oh yeah. I guess you guys go in, you find out stuff. I keep eye out. If I see other children wandering off to the woods, I
You know
will
what?
grapple them and stop them from going.
Just
Here's my cape.
don't shoot him with a bolt, please.
Oh, of course
Yeah,
not. I'm not that
We
stupid.
need to talk to the children.
Yeah, only the blast.
Wait, if I see... Well, maybe as goblin, I scare them back to the village. So, okay.
I mean, I have a way to go in with us. I can minor illusion you something and give you a cape.
We could try.
I give my cape and use minor illusion just to her face look like a child.
Do I look better?
Just put cape on and cover your head. It's everything okay.
Still look like a goblin to me.
The guy just like has this worried look like, I don't know if this is a good idea.
And someone with the ass ears need to cover his ears.
She just kind of droops them like, okay.
Okay, you guys managed to disguise your distinguishing features. It's
I'm
pretty
not.
well.
I'm going first.
And you start to approach this village. It's that currently it looks like there is a halfling female standing outside it with a cart, and that there is what looks to be a guard standing outside either of a closed gate.
I'm gonna go close to them and like, hello, can we go in?
Okay. The guard says that the town has been experiencing a sickness called fish fever, and that the mayor Urzel has ordered it closed.
But man, we are cold. We are traveled many days here. We need to sleep somewhere.
Says you might be better off heading to Stratford, even though it's about 3 days travel to the rest.
Is there any, I don't know, any near farm or something just to go sleep? We are very tired.
However, I could, if you are here to help with the sickness, perhaps you should see the mayor.
Sure, we do everything what I need to sleep. Oh, sure.
he kind of looks you all over and seems to be kind of hesitant to allow you into the town.
Is there any problem? Because we are the problem solver here. I mean, I am here.
Says, well, oh, it would be good to have Samuel up and running again. Our trade's been almost demolished from this sickness. Many of our market stalls are empty. It seems like the entire town is falling to the sickness.
When did that sickness started?
Seems like it's been going on a couple weeks now.
I have some experience with treating illnesses, and I can take a look at some of your people.
Says, we do have an alchemist is in town that is trying to help our town folk, but they haven't been successful. If you're eager to help, I can let you through.
Yes, if you would like to make an introduction, I'm interested in helping your people.
Yeah.
Certainly, some of us
Well,
even have healing
I
magic.
can't read my post, but you can go on in. And he'll open up the gate for the party.
I just keep close to the goblin guy because just in case. Come on, child, let's go.
As you guys enter the town and he closes the gate behind you, you see it's mostly just small fishing huts. The smell of seafood is overwhelming. And there's only a couple buildings that really stand out. One appears to be a stable, or there's a very large warehouse-looking building, and then there is what you would assume to be some kind of trading post, and another building that looks to be an inn.
I mean, he said we took the mayor or the...
And as you guys are looking over these buildings, you see they are very run down. It looks like even without the sickness going on, that this village was not very prosperous.
I'm gonna put my mask on, which is my Copper Jackal, like a smiling face, just to cover the stench.
I say we go warm up by the fire before we tread any further in the town. These people aren't going anywhere.
Certainly, and our new friend here, well, I suppose she's not really new, appears to need a fire rather badly. And you see that I have once again used Produce Flame, and she's like all but eating it.
I mean, I can use a fireball if you're cold.
Okay, you guys make your way through the town to what you believe to be the tavern, and as you enter in, you see that there is nobody inside except for an elf man behind the counter who seems to be sleeping.
Is there a fire?
There is no fire going at the moment.
Is there a fireplace?
There is a fireplace, and it does look like normally there's a fire going, but that this
Is there water? Is there?
had fallen asleep and let the fire go out.
Is there wood?
There is a wood pile nearby.
And I'm going to go ahead and walk with Trip over to the fireplace and go ahead and use produce flame to light the fire that is there.
Okay, as you do so, a man and kind of stirs and says, "Ah, welcome to the Hardy Elab Harpoon. My name is Landon. I'm quite pleased to make your acquaintance. What can I get for you, fine folk?"
Well, I would like a nice drink first and some information.
Goes, "Well, I'm afraid all we have is black wine.
Black wine.
But you're most welcome to try it."
Well, give me that. I'll take the black wine.
Okay. And do any of you care to eat as well?
I would love to eat something that's warm.
I just reach into my pack and munch on a couple of the berries.
Right.
Yeah, guys, I had a berry. I'm good.
Landed as well. I can provide food too. Oh, and if you want it, I'll tell you what. Business has been slow. I'll bring food and drink for everyone for 50 silver.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay that all.
I'll pay that.
No need, I'm gonna. You just keep warm.
Okay, so
Yes, I'm pretty. Yeah.
You pay for it, and he brings in some tankards with a very thick black liquid in it, and what appears is to be some kind of crab on a platter, and there's some dark brown bread, some cheese.
Okay.
Can I use my medicine to check the meals?
Sure.
Natural 20, so that's 19. Without modifiers.
You do see
I can verify this.
that the food appears to be low quality, but it seems to be somewhat safe to eat. However, you're kind of suspect on the crab meat. It seems different from normal crab.
Can I ask, Alan, what's this crab? Where did you catch it?
He goes, "Oh, we catch it in Bleakwater Bay. It's called rhino crab.
Rhino crab.
Very dangerous to catch."
Oh, because I never seen this type of crab. Never eat his meat.
Goes, "You might want to try it then. I've heard it's quite tasty. Although I haven't tried it I prefer the trout."
Oh, you don't like the crab?
Nah. One of these days I'll try it, but there's so many other kinds of fish and seafood that I never seem to get around to it.
I'm gonna pay him 20 silver. I'm gonna eat the bread, and I'm gonna give my crab meat to the goblin.
Okay.
Eat up, son. You need more energy than me.
You see Devin reach into the same pouch that he pulled leaves out of to start smoking his pipe. He brings out these leaves and kind of puts it in with the meal that was placed in front of him, even throws a small sprig of something into the wine that was brought, and begins eating. And those of you who do know medicine realize that absolutely none of these leaves do anything at all medicinally, but he's just making sure that there's a little bit with everything that he eats.
Okay.
What's that?
It's for flavor.
For flavor? Is that like sweet flavor or?
As you drink this black wine, it is a very bitter taste, and I need to know who is eating the crab meat.
I gave it the goblins, so.
I'm not eating or drinking anything.
Without speaking, because you guys are probably like so relieved for the first time in weeks. Gaia has not spoken anything for like the past 20 minutes, like however long it's taken with the skies and they've been in town. It's just like, oh my goodness, that annoying voice has stopped. And she's just shaking her head as you're offering her this crab, like I don't trust this food.
It's very healthy. You need to have energy.
I eat and drink what's put in front of me.
Guy pulls
While
out
I'm just getting
rations.
to warm up, then you see me turning the same color as the cloak on Corey.
I just look at the food and say, it's a trap.
I checked, everything is okay. I mean, I'm good with medicine.
Guy like goes to speak with it. Ooh, thank you. I got pizza. Take that, suckers.
You have a nice butler.
I do. But
Okay.
thank you. But she points at the messenger like, you first.
I paid all for everything. I'm just providing for the team because of our very strategic and very perceived guide.
Devin looks over at Luthor when he says that the food is a trap and just kind of winks at him and keeps eating. And he's eaten both the crab meat and drunk the black wine.
Yeah, and the bread.
So
Oh man, it's so good to be warm again.
So those who drank or ate anything on the table, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Got him.
Constitution
Got
all the
him.
time.
Woo.
D6.
Yeah.
I'm coming TPK.
7.
Hey, thank goodness for storing some good berries in my pouch for later.
My highest roll yet, an 8.
Okay.
Incoming
got more than
TPK.
me.
Brace yourself.
Okay, so
Severe food poisoning.
Constitution, that would be 10.
Okay. And Mim, you had the 8?
Yeah,
Okay.
you
Hey.
die.
Hey.
And stop
Very
smiling.
sinister
So,
smile right there,
man.
Karen.
You notice that your fingers are fusing together, and they look like they are becoming tentacle appendages.
Guy is eating her food and just got.
I look at that first a moment, now a slimy thingy.
I want to say something,
Wait,
but
I mean, I'm losing track of who is becoming what.
I'm a goblin.
Oh,
Gaia,
okay, she's the goblin. He's the girl.
I was female.
uh,
With tentacles now.
did you eat or drink?
Oh,
in some world that will be perfect.
is it like a sexy thing or is it hideous?
Well,
It
make up your
is-
mind.
I mean, you know what they do in Japan, right?
Yes, yeah.
Alright. 'Cause, you know.
So Gaia, did you eat or drink anything other than the berries?
No, she's been like she carefully takes the cup and under the cloak just creates water and enjoys sipping carefully too,
Okay.
so her hands don't get seen.
I got 7. What gives me 7?
Okay, Bellamere,
Give me something good.
you'll have to give me just a second because I accidentally closed my PDF.
Why me? Why?
Because you're hungry. And you ate at this very, very poor establishment.
But you checked it.
Me? No.
Oh, no, the other you.
Me?
Okay, Bellamere, you have difficulty breathing.
Someone's smoking or.
And who was the other one that ate or drank and failed the DC saving throw?
That was me,
I
but
ate
you
and drank.
already
I
told
don't
me.
know. I can say what was the DC because I rolled a 10. So
Okay, you failed as well. It was DC 16.
nice.
Oh my god. It begins.
And 5. 8. Okay. Interesting. For you, Merlin, you lose all your hair.
I didn't eat or drink.
Oh, okay.
What?
These are only for the ones who
I ate a berry, dog. I even had a cutscene for it. My body is a temple.
Okay. So only 2 people ate or drank anything.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think we're done.
Yep. And then we will be done.
At this point, I don't even adversely react to the tentacles. I just go. I'm okay with it. You know.
Same here. I mean, this someone.
I'm just looking at you in just this awful disbelief. Like, really?
Someone would kill to get to have that.
Always try the local fair at least once.
The person rubbing the tentacle says, looks like you came down with the fish fever already. I'm quite sure Pyrrhus the lizardman and started all the problems.
Wait, Len, I'm not want to be rude, but you know between disease and magic diseases, this is a magic, not a disease.
Well, maybe not. We are in a pretty strange place.
But yeah, but this is.
I mean, are you saying that somebody cursed this crab meat?
I mean the land or the meat, yeah. So maybe curse the river or something.
Or you're in.
Wait a minute. What happens if he eats or drinks something and he points to the bartender or the
I have very naughty look on Len now. Maybe we should try.
Maybe he should try some.
Oh, Len.
See how he likes it.
Oh, Len.
He's absent starts eating a little bit of the bread, drinking the wine.
Not eating the crab?
He seems to be a fine.
Devin walks over to Trip and casts Lesser Restoration. Give me a moment here.
What you doing?
Okay, you try to cast Lesser Restoration, and you can tell that the spell works. However, it seems to have no effect.
There seems to be a pox on the land. Once a curse is established, there seems to be no way to undo it. Gaia tried to dispel herself. You used your abilities.
Of course, I'm not really sure that lesser restoration really works on turning into whatever sort of
we tried.
strange creature our friend Trip is turning into.
I fear if we don't solve this mystery soon, we won't be able to do anything at all. We're gonna end up to be slugs or ants.
Why
Or
not?
goblins.
Why not we sleep on it?
Not on me.
Landon will look at you and say, you want rooms as well then? Well, I'm afraid I only have 4 rooms.
That's enough. I have sun with me, no worries.
I'll sleep in front of the fire.
You know what happens to the girls who sleeps outside of tavern?
I'm not sleeping outside. I'm sleeping in the room in front of the fire where it's nice and warm.
You know, I'm doing the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sleep by that fire.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna sleep in the where we
He
eat.
goes, well, if you guys wish to sleep in the common room, I can oblige you for another 10 silver.
No problems here, consider.
So, what brings you to this town?
Well, traveling.
Especially when such a sickness is going on. I'm sure word of it's already spread.
For now, I think it's just this town. We didn't see any plague around.
Although now that you sort of gave us an opening here, part of why we stopped here was that while we were passing through the forest there, we saw some children getting led off through the woods.
Yeah, the children.
We were kind of wondering, the information that we had was that perhaps the Piper came through to help with a rat problem.
Oh yes, I remember that. He got into a rather nasty argument with Mayor Zelb and left the town in a hurry. But we haven't seen a rat since.
Hmm.
And kids, too, I imagine.
There has been reports of children being gone, but we assumed that they were laying in their huts sick and not able to make it to the stables. Where Fern is providing health and care for those who are suffering.
Well, we should check Mayor before we sleep or after the sleep.
I have to report to the alchemist and see if I can help any of these people. It's my sworn duty as a cleric of Elmater.
He goes, then you definitely want to talk to Fern. She's our alchemist.
She?
Yes, I just wanted to rest a bit before I headed there. I don't require very much sleep.
I think I'm gonna follow you for that alchemist too.
Okay. And is everyone going to go with them, or?
Yeah, we still got daylight. We could come back and
Guys,
sleep.
sticking with the party.
Let's split the party. That can't go wrong, can it? We didn't see any gongs in the foyer, so...
Dude, I could turn into a snail at any second. It's not a joke anymore, man. The food's out to get you. What are you... It's bad.
Now the good.
If we are going out,
If anybody might know what's going on, an alchemist might.
I put my cloak up over my head and I cover my tentacles and I'll follow you along. It's weird being top heavy like that.
Looks good on you.
You can learn some good attack with the tentacle.
So you make your way to the stables, and Gaia, as you go in, you stop up dead in your tracks. For in front of you, you see a halfling merchant that you once knew. In passing, and you never got very close to her named Firmwood.
That was Maloney.
Yep. Taking some ad lib.
Okie dokie. I'm just like, I was actually sitting here when you said Fern. I was like, I know a Fern. Oh, it's probably not the same. Oh, it is. Anyways,
Yes, in fact,
she's still not
I
gonna say
believe
anything.
you had purchased some silk from her at one time.
She's gonna keep her mouth shut still, just because she's not really looking herself. So even though she's really excited to see Burnwood, it's like, she'll like just kind of whisper to the others. She's really nice. I know her.
Nice for what?
Does she
nice.
talk like you?
Oh
Nope.
boy.
Oof, good.
Devin looks over and goes, "Why not?" Excuse
But
me.
why not?
Okay, as you guys go into the stables, you realize why the streets of Sandwall are so empty. It has become a makeshift hospital with nearly 24 bedridden villagers. There's a smell of sickness and disease and medical herbs in the air. And there's constant coughing, sneezing, people vomiting.
Gaia, like, tightens the cloak around her as she just kind of tries to make herself as small as possible. Oh my gosh! Gaia's a druid. She's turning herself into a cat and riding on one of your guys' shoulders. This is stupid.
What? You are a druid?
Yes! She is part druid! Ah! Like, I'm so used to her just doing her electricity spells that's like, oh yeah, she does have the changing part, so who wants a cat on their shoulders? She like that's what she would have said. Like, and she still would just kinda like be keeping very much to herself like, oh my goodness.
Well,
Oh my goodness.
You pick one.
It'd be hilarious if all of a sudden Devin had a house cat, which would look roughly like a panther draped across his shoulders.
No, I think she's gonna go for the messenger just because he's been
Wait, what?
tackling her. She's just gonna be like, hello, I'm on your shoulder now.
Okay,
Love
so
everywhere.
as you guys enter in and see this and make a commotion coming in, Fern looks up, says, "Ah, my fine folks, have you come to help with the sickness?"
If we can.
Yeah,
Well,
sure.
No, I've been trying to deal with it, but as you can see, I'm quite overwhelmed.
How can we help?
Goes, well, you could try to determine the cause of it. The closest I've been able to figure out is that it seems to be coming from a sewer about 4 miles north of Sandwall along the beach.
Hmm. I mean, we can check the beach.
I would much appreciate that. In fact, if you guys would do so, I will gladly give you these 3 healing potions to take with you.
Oops.
Can you tell us what you know of this sickness or this magic?
Ghost, well, it seems to cause some kind of mutation in the body. It's rather strange. None of the symptoms seem to be quite the same. And none of my herbs have really done anything.
Do you have a prognosis of where the manifestation of this comes from?
I think it's something to do with the sewers, lad.
It's silver.
Yes, I think there's some kind of contamination that's happening there.
And
As though to what could be causing the contamination, I really couldn't tell you.
Is there anybody that needs extreme healing? Physical healing?
Well, we've had several die already, and there's a couple on the verge of death, but even what little magic it got possessed has done nothing.
There is another druid, right?
Yes.
Alright, that's what I thought. So, I guess I should also clarify this with Jarn. In cat form, she can still communicate with another druid, right?
Yes.
Awesome. So yeah, guy just kind of starts meowing a little bit, and what druid hears is, seems awfully strange that they had a rat problem and now it's gone, and then this disease is lingering, and their children are leaving.
It's a whole package.
Man,
I guess the idea is not to buy a house here. You see Devin look over at the cat and watching intently, and kind of chuckles to himself. Yeah, I guess I'm not investing in real estate here.
Because normally it's quite a nice little village, but we have our issues too, like any place does.
Yeah, like home. Yeah, I understand.
She reaches into her pouch and she pulls out a vial of red liquid. Said, so who will be investigating this?
Well, everyone from my group.
She nods, says, and who wishes to carry these?
Well, you guys choose. You need more than me. And by the way, why is brown, not red?
Wait, what?
Just take the potion. Trip.
Yes.
A tentacle slithers out and takes one potion out of her hands.
Okay. She looks kind of surprised for a second, goes, oh, I see you contracted this fish fever as well.
Oh, she just noticed, did she?
I was having my cloak pulled around me, so she couldn't see.
Yeah, she's quite a slippery one.
Goes, well,
You should get slapped for that one.
You can try with your tentacle.
And for
You'll
those
probably get advantage on that.
And for those who take the potion, it is a 1d8 plus 2 healing potion.
Yeah, I don't
But-
need one. You can guys take.
I got a question.
And I'll be like, get one for me, get one for me.
Is it a
I don't understand the cat language.
Oh, right. 1d8 plus 2?
1d8 plus.
Devin grabs one to give to Gaia later when she's no longer a cat.
Okay.
Why do you need two?
She's
Uh,
old.
That cat there.
And he winks. It
Really
winks at the cat.
You can talk cat.
Meow.
Okay, now I'm confused.
Okay, who's taking the third potion?
I mean, I can take it because I want to be healing everybody else anyway.
Okay.
How much was it?
It's 1d8 plus 2.
Okay.
Fred looks over the party and says, well, I must be tending to my patients. It's the best I can do is make them comfortable and try to ease their suffering for now.
I have one question. Oh, okay, you first. Okay.
I have a question. I mean, how long have these people been sick, and is it getting worse with them, or are they staying the same?
It's been going on for weeks now. Ow.
No, but I mean, if a person gets sick, does it get worse for the person, or does it stay the same?
It varies. Some of them mutate totally. Some of them have just partial mutations, and some of them end up even dying. I
Thanks for the
have yet
whole.
to figure out exactly what it manifests differently in different people. But when I have spare time from tending the sick, I do try to figure out what's going on.
Okay, I've got two questions. First one is what is her race?
She is a halfling.
Okay. And second question, what do you do with dead bodies? Do you burn them or bury them?
He goes, well, at the moment, they're piled up out back. We haven't had time or people to take care of the bodies properly.
I mean,
think
if it's disease, you need to burn it.
I think we've got time for that.
Our concern is more with those who are still living.
I understand, but if you leave the bodies, you're gonna have even more worse disease. I mean, we can burn it. It's not a problem. So just 2 seconds. Poof, poof.
I agree.
He nods, says that would be most helpful. Oh,
Sure. As a nice gesture, we're gonna do that.
and perhaps you would even care to talk to the mayor.
Oh yeah, the mayor, forgot that. Okay, we're gonna quickly burn it, then gonna go to the mayor.
We still might want to visit some of the wounded first that are on their way out.
How about you do that, and those of us that have fire that can work on the dead go and take care of that. It's not like we'll be splitting the party completely.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay.
And you can say your rights over the dead when you have time as well.
Yeah, it's my sacred duty.
You look over those who are suffering here, and you see there is really nothing you can do for them. That the best option would be figure out what's causing the sickness and ending it, and perhaps even discovering the cure for it.
Alright.
And the rest of you go out, you find the pile of dead bodies. There's only 3 or 4 that are piled up.
Do you guys need some oil? I have some oil to oil it up.
I think I have this here. Give me a moment to prepare myself.
Sure.
I have flaming sphere.
Okay.
Okay.
So, you guys say your prayers and rites over the dead, and you cast your flaming spear, burn the bodies. Ace.
And when they are burning, I open my cloak and just soak up the water and then close it again.
Okay. And about this, it's time before you guys go to talk to the mayor. Let's take a 3 or 4 minute break. Grab drinks, whatever you need to do.
Tempting not to push her into the fire.
Who her?
You, Draven.
I don't care so much. I got fire resistance.
What race are you?
Tiefling.
Oh, then I won't make that. Then I won't kid you. Okay, you're good then.
Okay. So I hope our viewers are enjoying this so far. It's definitely quite interesting and took a turn that I didn't expect.
In what way?
I did not expect you guys to go into Samuel.
Really?
Yes, I expected you guys to follow the sounds of the pipe.
I mean, I leave the message. I killed that kid.
Well, it sucks. I didn't fully get to read all my spells till like now, and I had the talk to dead too. I missed that once. Yeah, I just I just made the character.
Child.
Why
It's a thing combo. It's a thing combo.
I never played a 5th edition cleric, so there's 3 levels of spells. I was like, and I don't have easy access to fucking figure them all out.
I mean, I can kill again. It's no problem.
Oh, that's hilarious, Carol.
What?
Oh, Carol in the live stream chat says they have better things to do than follow the Piper.
Yeah, dude, like turn into like creatures by eating lobster. I'm a really shady guy in a really run-down place.
I mean,
A
we
really
have
small, awful.
tiefling, goblin.
So while we're on a couple minute breaks, like, is there any questions our viewers have?
Where do you see their thing?
It's on our YouTube channel. We're doing a live stream, and I
got a
YouTube channel pulled up, so I see their chat.
Oh man, this computer's so slow. I think it would lag too hard.
I've
had the chat up for most of this.
They're having a blast. Uzo's eating dinner in a rundown inn in a town full of sick people. Great idea.
Yeah. What's
It's
the point
offensive.
of living if you're gonna play by these tight, fancy rules? You never get to have any fun.
Yeah, I get a natural 20 on medicine. Everyone got tentacles.
It's definitely a blast. I was not expecting this part of because I was actually gonna run this as a different one-shot, which I probably still will, but
I honestly didn't trust that food at all.
As a DM, you need to know 2 things: the creativity of players and the stupidity of players.
Yes, Havoc, they will definitely be able to use the appendages and different features later on. Depending on if they're smart enough to figure out how to use it.
Just kill everyone. That's mine.
Oh, look, a burrito! TPK!
Well, see,
Telling
that's
you,
the thing.
it's
This is, for me, I live a life of whimsy. And life is just a game. You might as well have fun.
Is there anyone who is an elf?
Yeah, I got you guys.
I got a little rhyme for you.
You could what?
There is a little song for you.
Oh, okay.
There once was an elf on high. He liked to let women by. He saw a nice man and made it his plan to turn him a little bit by.
Wow. What was that? Like
I don't
a
get it.
4th grade level?
That's okay.
Damn.
You don't want to.
Stupid low,
Okay,
guys.
good.
Stupid low.
So is there anyone who did go on break, or are we ready to continue?
I'm
What's
sorry.
break?
Something dark side.
something dark side.
Complete.
Crap.
You know, it would have been really smart if I had gone ahead and cast Purify Food and Drink on our food, but I didn't have it learned today anyway, so...
Why? Why derail the game? I mean, he's already, like, basically made everything. We can't dispel nothing. We can't cure nothing. Our medicine's useless. Our perception of reality sucks. It's not working out.
Actually, it's really funny with the fish fever. You guys will probably kick yourself when you figure out how to cure it.
Kill it. With glass.
Feed it fish.
Just burn it with fire.
Fire. Always a good decision.
Yes, I got fireball.
So if everyone's back, let's pick up with you guys going to talk to the mayor.
Yeah.
So, as you get ready to leave the stable/hospital, Fern tells you that the mayor happens to live in the big warehouse. But he's been awful irritable lately. I can only assume it's because so much is happening. And when she says this, she kind of gets really quiet and kind of looks away from the group. And then back to yourself.
Can I make an insight check?
Come on, don't
Sure.
be shy.
Just intimidator.
No, I want to see if she is talking right. Roll.
Oh, wisdom.
Oh, that's an 11.
Oh, let me see my wisdom.
That is good enough to know she is speaking truth, but she seems to also be hiding something.
What did you learn, Trip?
Well, that she's okay. She is kind of like right in saying that Mary's being busy with stuff, but she knows more about it. I think.
She kind of looks in surprise as you say that. She goes, "What? No, I don't know anything else."
My dear, do you know that we have done many things, and the only thing I hate is when someone's lying to me.
He gets very angry when people lie to him.
She goes, "I know nothing more about the fish fever."
And I look at her and I go kneel on one knee so that I can look her straight in the face. And I say, But what do you know about the mayor? What is he so busy with? With so little people in the village that need his work.
She looks kind of disturbed. Goes, well, I guess I should tell you. You see, a couple days ago, the town was attacked by a creature. It took 10 men to put it down, and the mayor had us hide the body.
Who got attacked?
The town.
Oh.
It was a weird man-type shark. It's the best I can describe it.
But why would you hide a dead creature?
He didn't want the village who didn't see the creature panicking. They have enough to deal with the sickness.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
She had told you that he didn't want the rest of the village panicking, that they had enough to deal with just being sick.
Can we see the dead creature?
Goes, well, he had us put it in the bait shop.
Where?
Oh no.
Good grief.
That means all the fish that they used as for bait that ate that bait might be infected with something.
It's possible. Or however, all our fish come from Bleakwater Bay, which the sewer pipe opens into.
Sewer, you
Sewers?
say?
Yes, and it seems to dump waste into the bay and then take clean water from it as well.
I just kind of look at everybody else.
As she's saying that,
The
the
cat is
druid
just pawing
in
at its face, just.
the
Like,
the
yeah,
druid is
God.
just cringing.
Yeah, Devin would hear guy just going, stupid, 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 stupid.
I don't hear that. I just hear the meow. And
yeah. Sorry.
Devin just reaches down and starts petting Gaia, trying to calm her down.
Yeah, I flinched a little because he put the arm
purrs.
near me.
Oh man.
And Fumble speak and say, you really should take a look at that Ambi. It's quite something.
Will you come with us?
No, I cannot leave my patients.
Have you seen it?
Let's go down to the bait shop. We'll be able to figure it out.
I seen it. I helped the mayor along with a couple others to put it in the bait shop.
But
So
why
how
the
come you're
bait?
not sick?
Cause I've been lucky so far.
Oh man, I got cold all over again. Just talking about it and the stupidity.
this place is vile.
Oh man.
It is
So-
tainted. Tainted
what-
to the core.
So as she kind of dismisses you, what do you guys wish to do? You've
Should I
been
burn the
told about
village?
this man beast in the bait shop, and you've been given directions to the mayor's home.
I figured the beast is already butchered, and we probably should just check out the mayor.
And the mayor was gonna lie, surely.
You can't question a dead butchered beast.
You don't know if the beast has been butchered for sure or
Oh.
not.
Oh,
She
okay.
just said they put the body there.
Dead.
Oh well, let's go to the mayor.
I might be able to speak with it, but if it's not a sentient creature, then I won't be able to understand it.
Wait, can I animate that? Let me see.
I can animate, though I prefer
There
not
we go.
to, if I can help it.
Let's just head and talk to the mayor. I think we may see more of whatever those creatures are, and perhaps learn more about them while they're alive. Let's
It's been
talk
a
to the
while.
mayor.
It's been a while since I killed someone. I need to kill something. Let's go.
Make sure you intimidate them first.
I will. I will.
So you make it to the mayor's home, and he's at. You knock on his door, and it swings open, and there's a human there holding a cudgel. What do you want?
We want you.
For
We need
what?
some
I'm
questions.
busy.
I'm too busy. That's why I'm here. I came here for answers to solve the problem.
Answers, you say.
Yes.
So you're here to help with the town's problems?
Yes.
He goes, oh, well, why didn't you say so? Come on in.
We did.
And he lowers his cudgel and
Cudgel.
opens the door the rest of the way. Goes,
Yeah, I still have. Yeah,
as
you talk.
you guys walk in, he goes, I am Mayor Zelb. So, what can I do for you?
I still have my mask on. Well, we heard that you had some attack from one beast some earlier this week. Or
He looks kind of in surprise and goes, where did you hear that from?
Well, we were quite capable.
Only a few people know.
We know more.
Goes, yes, it was a strange man-beast. I didn't want the villagers that are helping to panic.
How it look like?
It looked like a humanoid shark.
Humanoid shark.
But it's rather strange. It had a silver hook in one of its ears. And you see that the mayor himself has a silver hook in one ear.
So you took it from the beast?
Goes, no, this is mine. And the fishermen in here all get one of these when they kill a rhino crab.
So did the shark came with the plague or after the plague?
Well, this came after the sickness.
Then maybe the shark transformed with the disease one of your fishermen.
He stops, thinks for a moment, goes, I really can't say, but it is possible.
What do you mean impossible? That is exactly what it is! Devin hears Sakaya just
What
kind of
is meowing?
screaming.
So, anyway, is there something else I can do for you? I have to deal with Slimy Jack and I can try to figure out the sickness before the entire town's erased, or children are being taken or disappearing. I'm not quite sure which.
Do you know why they call me the messenger?
Goes, No, quite frankly, I don't give a rip why they call you anything. You're either
Uh,
here to help or not.
I bring message of the god of fire, and I know who is marked with fire, and I can sense that you are hiding something. The mark is telling me that you are hiding something. Can I roll intimidation check?
Okay, sure.
Devin will quietly insight check.
22.
You, you kind of threaten him a little bit by your posture. Or goes, well, I did receive a letter from Dyer, and the letter was from the Arcanum there, saying that they knew of this waste coming in from the town
From the dyer.
into the Blackwater Bay through the sewers, but
And
that
you,
there should be no effects from it. But obviously, they're not telling us the entire truth because these effects have been happening.
Okay. We're gonna check that. You said from the dyer. I mean, anyone has any more questions? The cat?
Only for someone who would do this to an entire town.
Well,
And for the first time you have ever seen Devin with a very serious look on his face this whole time that we've been going. This is just unsettling him, and he wants answers, and he probably wants somebody's head too.
I have 4 suspects right now in my mind. I won't tell which one near the mayor, but I'm gonna say the mayor that please don't leave the town while we're on the search investigating.
He goes, well, if you care to look into the matter, I'm quite sure the sewers may hold some answers.
Okay. Oh yeah. By the way, who is Jack? Slime Jack?
Oh, Slimy Jack, he's an elven and that passed through a while back, and he's been cohorting with goblins. But these aren't your normal goblins. They seem to have been mutated and are quite ill-looking.
Mutated, you say? I look at Gaia.
And he's been causing all sorts of ruckus. But we haven't been able to track him down.
And you are waiting for him to talk here right now? You said you're waiting for him to talk with Slimy Jack.
No, we need to track him and figure out what he's up to. But there's so much on my plate, I haven't been able to do much other than deal with the sickness and this man-beast.
Mayor, and Devin draws himself up to his full 3'2" height. We'll take care of your sewer problem.
He goes, that would be most appreciated. I really don't have much, but I can offer you 150 gold and 200 silver worth of various goods.
As long as it isn't fish.
Pretty much all we have. Goes, oh no worry, is you didn't happen to eat anything that had been recently caught, did you?
Guy starts coughing up a hairball.
Yeah, the cat ate his little sick.
Goes, yes, it seems our food that was canned and preserved from last winter is still quite good. But stuff that's recent has been contaminated.
When he says that, a tentacle comes out from under the cloak and wraps itself around her, pulls her up, and I just tell him, "You should have told the innkeeper."
Oh, that
And then I shake him a little at her and put her down.
he smiles, goes, the innkeeper should know better. He goes, oh, it's Landon. That would explain it. He's quite forgetful and tends to sleep a lot.
Someone please remind me if I forget to kill Len, just in case.
We can get him when we come back from the sewers.
Yeah, I will. We have a long talk and eating contest.
You can kill him. I'll just bring him back.
The more the merrier.
Guy takes her claws into the messenger's shoulder, just like, that's not a good idea.
What your cat sensors are tingling?
So, you guys are off to the sewers then?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, should we take a short rest or something if you need?
I'm gonna say, if it may be late enough in the day, we may want to rest so that some of us can prepare spells. I mean, get some rest.
Sure. I mean, I'm generous God. Sure.
You know, there's enough time in the day that you could make it up the beach to the entrance of the sewers and probably camp outside for the night.
Saves us travel tomorrow.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, we are a democratic team, but I lead. Yeah.
And Devin just kind of leaves the mayor's house and starts stalking off towards where we've been told the sewers lie.
Okay. Is everyone gonna follow him?
Definitely.
Somehow you remind me of Gaia.
Yeah, I'm like,
you need to follow him.
Gaia doesn't really have a choice. She's just kind of hanging on for the ride.
You know, the first one.
We know when 2 hours pass by, because she's gonna go bloop, become back to normal size.
Okay, so you guys make it towards the sewers and start setting up camp for the night. And about this time, everyone make a perception check.
Oh,
Doing
boy.
something I'm good at.
19.
Means I'm gonna roll, which means I'm gonna roll another 1 on this.
Just a
Just
moment.
know it. Okay, not that bad, but
That's a 10.
16.
1 second.
8.
24.
Okay, the 24 exit. You see approaching your campsite a rather strange sight. It appears to be a 9-foot-tall rabbit with extremely sharp fangs and claws.
Rabbit?
Yes.
Gaia's just like
the
looking
rabbit.
at it, just like in this. The hell is that?
I am very hungry now.
And about this time, I
Everyone
would
need
like
it.
everyone to roll initiative.
Aw, man, come on.
We don't even have a fire going yet. Trip's gonna get cold.
You're setting on fire.
I have cold armor on me.
Crap.
14 for initiative.
7. I just can't wait just to hit me. I just want the.
Has it been long enough that Gaia's back to normal form? Or is she still a little kitty cat?
I would like to think that she's normal form now. It should be like
Once we left the city, perhaps, she decided it was okay to go back to whatever her normal form looks like now.
My shoulder!
He's ugly. Back to green goblin.
You know, we have a problem, right?
Okay, so Velimir, you rolled a 14?
No, 7. I rolled 7.
7.
It's got 4 lucky charms.
Okay.
Can I ask how much the goblin weighs?
Oh, whoa. Stop.
Because you're on my shoulder right now.
What? No. I thought we had come to the entrance and we were like in the process of making camp of sorts.
Because I just heard like you just popped from cat.
Okay, she averaged. Oh, can that not? She's 115 pounds.
Okay,
I can
so
take it.
Mary, what was your initiative?
14.
14. Okay. Jonathan?
You're muted.
And you're married.
I got 7, sorry.
7. Okay. Rim?
13.
13. And Merlin?
5.
5.
You have a nice initiative, or the nice.
Okay, Jonathan and Velimir, what are your dex bonuses?
+3.
+2.
Okay. So Velimir goes before Jonathan. Ooh. Not good.
We gonna get roundhouse kicked in the face by Chuck Bunny.
And you know why?
Why?
He's got rabbit feet for a lucky charm.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take a lucky charm.
Okay, the rabbit comes hopping up, and everyone make a dex saving throw as it lands right in middle of the camp.
Let me see, what's my dex? Okay.
11.
23!
Hey!
Oh, no, 21, sorry.
19.
8.
What are we doing, Dex?
It's very hard to have a goblin on my shoulder and...
I got 18.
Okay, those who made above 13 managed to keep to their feet. Those who made below 13 are knocked prone.
I am prone.
Wait. So since I was still technically on his shoulder, maybe he falls over and Guy just is standing up on top of him, just like, oh, I'm all right. Just hop off and like hop off. Anyways, and help him up.
That's too brute.
Unless you'd rather have a weird goblin-looking girl just fall on top of him.
Well, it's not like every day someone is falling on me.
And
I know what you really look like, Gaia. So I guess this is okay.
I'm half elf.
And Rim, what is your armor class?
14.
Oh boy.
Okay. You see this 9-foot tall rabbit bends down and snaps at you. Oh, and it sinks its fangs into you for piercing damage, and you will need to make a Constitution saving throw.
How much damage?
For
Oh,
Oh,
I thought
okay.
14.
40 would have been my death.
Well, just begun the fight.
Constitution saving throw. Yay, we all love Constitution, right?
I do.
It's a 14.
okay, you manage to save against the acid that is dripping from the fangs of this rabbit. However, you do feel nauseated for a second as you shake it off.
As a thingamajig, what you call it?
Hellish Rebuke.
Reaction?
Okay,
Hellish
as a
Rebuke.
reaction. Sure.
Yeah. That's how many damage? Shit.
3d10.
2d10.
No, your third level. You're casting the second level. On first level is 2d10. On
Oh, okay.
second is 3d10.
3d10. Okay, 3d10 I can do.
He needs to make a dex save.
Roll. That's 12. Damage.
Okay, and what is the dex save?
He needs to make a 14.
He makes it easily.
Oh man, crap.
He takes half. He takes half.
So he would take 7.
No. 6.
6.
Half 12 is 6.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 14.
No,
But the
no,
damage
no.
as
Something.
well.
When I see that her reaction, I'm gonna say that's my girl.
Okay. And with that, it goes to Velimir. What are you doing as you see your companion get bit and then cast some kind of spell
How
that
far is he from
burns
me?
the rabbit? The rabbit is right in middle of the camp.
So I stand up. I raise my hand. Weapon comes. And I'm gonna hack and slash it.
Okay.
I have 2 attacks. I'm gonna create a rapier. Yeah. First thing is 15,
Okay, that will hit.
and the second one 23.
That will hit as well.
So I do 1d8 plus 3. So first one is 9, and second one 10. 19 damage to him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to, how to say, taunt the rabbit. Now it's my lucky foot. Come here.
You see you dealt him a pretty good blow and opened up a gash in its side. And as blood comes pouring from this gash, you see it is a black tar-like blood that looks almost like it's been controlled.
Well, still gonna taunt him. I need a lucky leg.
Undead 9-foot-tall bunnies. Yeehaw.
Do you want Monty Python the rabbits?
And if you're not going to move,
I'm gonna stay to him.
it will go to Jonathan next.
Just to double check, Mary did have 14 on initiative.
Yes, I actually messed up the order. I'll be correcting it
Okay.
in a minute.
Just so okay. In that case, though, looking at this thing, Devin's going to scoot behind one of his taller companions and attempt to hide this round.
Okay. Hey, so give me a stealth roll.
Mm-hmm. 14.
Okay, you believe you are hidden pretty well behind your companions. And what looks to be the edge of a silver pipe.
Okay.
Mary, what is Gaia doing?
What is she not doing? Gaia just sees this enormous rabbit scrambling to her feet and pulling out her rapier and just goes, "Ha! You bad creature! Bahamut! Give me your light!" And she will she's casting Searing Smite, and she's going to go in for a nice stabbity stab with her rapier. 23 and 11 points of attack damage and 6 lightning. And the lightning is so intense that he bursts into flame if he doesn't make a dex save of 13.
Just casually saying that.
So, before we have Gaia describe what it looks like as this creature burns to death, everyone make a dexterity saving throw.
Roll good, girl. Roll good. 24.
14.
7.
7.
Okay.
Lucky 7.
No, not so lucky.
Those who rolled above a 10 managed to duck out of the way.
Man.
Those
Can I please make an acrobatics check, please?
those who rolled below a 10 take a 3 points of necrotic damage as this blood from this rabbit spills over you. And then Gaia, go ahead, give the description of how you dispatched my 9-foot-tall killer rabbit.
So yes, with great enthusiasm and the usual flair that she has and devotion for her god Bahamut, Gaia lifts up her sword and just calls upon him to give up his light, and the blade just starts to crackle with this lightning energy, and she just 2 bounds runs over and just stabs, thrusts forward her rapier and just plunges in this lightning, just encasing this 9-foot-tall rabbit and like making him a torch for a moment, as he then just bursts and the static all just kind of like little bits of firework disappears.
Okay.
And then everyone going, "Ah!" as they get hit by those who get hit by the, the blood. She's just like, "Whew."
Devin pulls
that was more potent than I was expecting. Thank you.
Not the face. Not the face.
Okay,
Devin-
so after
felt
this
like Van Helsing.
battle, you guys are able to make camp and rest, as you can take either a short rest or a long rest.
Before that, I'm gonna take his leg. Lucky paw, I mean.
That's not the
You have a
fault for me.
4-foot rabbit foot to drag around?
Unfortunately, you are not able to do so, as the entire body has been burnt to ash.
Damn it, Gaia.
Exploded.
And
Whoa. I am just a vessel for the powers that Bahamut bestows upon me. He got a little excited.
It's a lucky foot. Do you know how worth a big foot?
So
Hey,
you,
again, I don't shoot the messenger. You would know, messenger.
so as you guys
Touche.
are going to rest, you may spend whatever hit dice you need to recover your spells.
Oh, I lose my temporary HP points. Oh.
All that.
Goodbye, 23 HP temporary.
So bright and early in the morning, you wake up to the sounds of birds.
How do I look?
See,
Gaia
eagles.
is checking herself out. She's like, how am I? How am I? How am I?
You actually cannot tell. Although you do seem to feel normal.
Okay.
Rim, looking down, you see the tentacle has disappeared and your arm is back to normal.
Awesome. And what about the rest of my body?
What, you're not enjoying the changes, Wim?
Unfortunately,
No, peeing is awkward.
Unfortunately, a being a female has not worn off yet.
Darn it.
I'm gonna walk over and cast Calm Emotions on him because he seems like he's being a bitch.
I'll slap you. Just so you know what that is.
Might be so moody.
So
Like some
as
chocolate?
Gaia, when she first wakes up as well, just kind of rubs her stomach a little bit, just kind of like, just kind of has that face of like, maybe she's not feeling well, but maybe she just ate something weird.
So as you guys
I'll stick to my rations.
get up and eat, you see the sewer pipe leading in, and there's obviously two different pipes there, although it seems to be one big outlet.
Wait, Piper?
Not Piper, the sewer pipes.
Oh. Okay.
There
Those
seems
are-
to be one that is withdrawing clean water from the bay, and it extends all the way down into the water. And the other one looks to be a large opening, maybe 15 feet high and 10 feet or so across.
That's a
that you guys
big hole to
can
plug.
That you guys can easily climb up into.
Okay,
Do we
before-
know where we need to go?
I'll follow the hole.
Somewhere in there.
I believe the idea of us, we would go investigate and see if we could find out maybe what the cause of the illness is, and I honestly think it's just bad hygiene. They dump the waste into the bay, no wonder the fish are contaminated, they got the fish fever.
Damn, the cat thing was good, nice.
So, are you guys going to enter the sewer?
Yeah, before we go, I'm gonna use my Copper Jackal to cast Armor of Agathis again.
Okay. As you guys go into the sewer, it doesn't take very long for the crashing waves of Bleakwater Bay to fade away.
What's it like inside the sewer?
The sewer appears to be stone confines, appears to be Durban made, although in a state of disrepair.
And is there light?
There is a greenish light, that is coming from some kind of sludge that seems to be coming down the center of the pipe. It's not very wide across, maybe 1 foot across at the moment.
I would like to cast my light spell. Cantrip,
Okay.
so I can see where I'm going. Or
You really don't need to.
I don't need to
Even
just see.
off-
But I
I
want
can
to see.
see.
I want to see what's around me.
I can see 120 feet in dark and magical darkness.
It's not dark at all. This sledge is giving off a very bright green light.
All right.
That's sick.
As you are walking, the drone of your footsteps reverberate throughout the sewer. And however, there is a very bad stench of refuge, rotting meat, and stale sweat.
I'm gonna cover my mouth with my mask and some sheet. Just a little.
And whoever may can give me a perception or investigation check to try to ace some of the smell.
15. Investigation.
What? Okay.
Which one's investigation or what?
It's intelligence.
Perception or investigation.
What am I gonna do? All right. You just want to roll for me, Jaren, or am I just?
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll perception, and I got a 7 plus.
Okay. Those that rolled above a 15 definitely smell a familiar smell of goblinoid, and they can kind of see some various garbage that's been collecting in the corners and alcoves.
Right.
That's going to be good. Well, I guess I'll be the one blending in.
Well, you go first. I'm gonna behind you, so you are the leader of the goblins if something happens.
Look what I got.
You're a goblin.
Okay.
Well,
So
yes,
as
yes,
you
yes, I
guys
looked
are
at it.
walking
Guys.
through this sewer, I would like everyone give
Actually,
me...
that's one thing I wanted to clarify too. Was if the sewer water has like this greenish glow, Gaia is seriously considering like turning into a bird of sorts. Be like, I ain't gonna walk through this. This can't be good.
You don't have to walk through it. You
Okay,
can walk
awesome.
on either side.
And she would do that instead.
So
And Devin's actually going to, I think, cast Walk on Water on himself.
You can on everyone.
Water Walk, yeah.
Just on yourself.
Let's see. Oh, up to 10. Okay, everybody can have this. Yeah.
Okay, so you can actually even walk on top of it without touching it.
Yep.
At the moment.
We have 1 hour.
Okay. Well, you guys walk down this tunnel for approximately 2 hours. Then I need everyone to give me a strength or dexterity saving throw. Whichever one you think is higher.
I am good at dexterity saving throws.
19.
Unless you roll a 4. That's a 10.
I got a 9.
Alright. That becomes 10 for Devin.
Okay. Give me just a second. I gotta scroll to the appendages for this next part.
Don't you all love dice roll?
It's a beautiful thing for beautiful players. It can be doom and it can be charity.
Okay,
No, it's always good.
those that rolled above a 15 managed to duck into an alcove.
Shite.
Those who did not are submerged as this green water just totally fills a sewer pipe and pushes you back towards the entrance.
Hang on. So there's this surge of sewage that comes down, and those who didn't make the deck save are pushed back. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Fortunately, we popped to the top like corks.
Yeah, that was my
so
thought
had
too.
had
I was
that-
like, yeah, we're pushed back,
We may still
but
get
it
pushed
doesn't
back.
touch us. We just
Oh, the
head on
water
the ceiling.
touches you. You're submerged and pushes you back.
But we have walk on water cast on us, and so
Yes,
therefore we
unfortunately, you
immediately.
can't walk on water when it fills up the whole pipe.
Right.
Indeed,
So it still
but
pushes
we
us
would,
back, but as soon as there's space, we go to the top
Yeah.
of it.
yeah, and I also envision that we're not actually touching, like we have like this little shield about us, like as though someone sprayed that like never wet stuff on us. So just as soon as we have space, we're up on top of the water and dry.
Unfortunately, a walk on water only affects you walking on it.
Yeah.
And if you are in the water, they just raise you up.
Exactly. So it's you. It would be like if you were in a pipe that's full, you're still gonna get submerged, but
So you're going down in the sewer, or like just pushing you elsewhere?
it's pushing you back the way you came.
Oh,
So we kind of passed through the wave then?
can I use Eldritch Blast to blast the water?
But as soon as you guys manage to, at the entrance of the pipe, you manage to kind of catch hold of the pipe. However, those who fail the saving throw, I will need to have roll a d20.
Oh boy.
And one
Oh,
at
boy.
a time, I'll have to tell you what happens.
I'm gonna stretch a little because I passed.
What
Just a d20, nothing added.
A d20, no modifiers.
12.
13.
I heard 12 first.
13.
So the person who got a 12, your skin hardens and becomes stone-like. You have resistance to non-magical slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning damage for 6 hours.
Free stone skin.
So I heard someone say they got a 13.
Yeah.
And then I have an 11 after that.
are replaced with glowing arcane runes. You can detect magical auras as with the detect magic spell for 2 hours.
And then I rolled an 11.
11. Your eyes shine with a silver light in the darkness. You have dark sight 60 feet for 4 hours, and if you already have dark vision, it ranges doubles.
Nice.
Now
So,
you can see what I see.
did anyone else fail their saving throws?
Mary did. She
I rolled a
looks like
9.
she rolled mine. Yeah.
Okay. The water glows a soft golden color. You regain 2d8 hit points.
Aww.
But we rested, so she's fully healed anyway.
The water just wanted a hug.
You got the one that was probably the least useful.
Well, better than going goblin.
Yeah,
Opposite
exactly.
of gender.
You guys
You never want to go
manage
full goblin.
after this blast of sugar comes out to go back into the pipe and rejoin with your companions who had ducked out of the way.
Where are you guys? I'm the only one
Okay.
who's saved?
Oh man.
Right. And you see further into the sewers when you see in front of you what looks to be a pile of rats gnawing on some kind of corpse.
Should I or should I not? As we blast.
As he goes to do it, Devin tries to break his concentration on that before he does it.
Okay.
What?
We can sneak around, we don't have to fight everything.
But as we blast, double attack.
Roll it.
19 and 11.
The 19 hits. The 11 does not.
And it does 1d10 damage. 7 damage, and it's pushed 10 feet. I mean, I can use fireball, but I won't.
So
Get warm again.
you see one of these rats fall all down dead, and some of the is pushed back, and they all look up with glowing red eyes and start to move towards you.
What did you do?
Cast Thunderwave.
I'm in the front, don't worry. Let me see what spell I have.
So as this happens, Velamir, you've already taken your surprise turn.
Yeah, I'm just checking the words, okay?
So, Gaia, what are you doing as you see these bats turn their attention away from the corpse?
Thunderwave.
First of all, I'll mute myself. Gaia just she comes back, sees what Messenger did, and just like kind of rubs at her stomach once more, and just then brings her hands up and starts just kind of wiggling them. And what is she casting? She's casting Spike Growth, but it's as she continues wiggling her fingers like this charge starts to form between them, and she's muttering the words to the spell, and just kind of starts to blow on her fingertips as the spark just kind of gets really big, and out comes all these little electric sparks that just fall upon the floor in front of the rats that are coming towards them, and they just kind of rest and stay there in their static state. And yeah, for the spike growth spell, that's. I should ask too. How much space is between us and the
It's a little too late for that.
They are at approximately 30 feet.
Excellent! Because, yeah, I needed 20 feet at least. Otherwise, some of us would have been kind of part of the staticky spell. So, yeah, she's made sure that that's laid out in a nice blanket 20 feet in front of them. And kind of up the sides of the walls a little bit. Or just kind of encased with the static lightning. But imagine jacks, a bunch of jacks everywhere, but they're little lightning clusters.
Okay.
So, yeah, do they get a save? No, they don't get a save, but a creature that moves into or within the area takes 2d4 piercing damage, or lightning damage in this case, for every 5 feet traveled.
Okay, so roll the damage because set it off right in the middle of this room.
Oh, I did? I was trying to put it between us and them, so that way if the swarm kept coming, they'd have to go through that in order to get to us.
Oh, okay.
And that will be the end of her turn. I've been wanting to use that spell. I'm so happy.
Okay, so, Merlin, what are you doing as you're seeing Gaia's spell being placed between you, the party, and these rats?
I cast Sanctuary on myself, and I just walk the opposite direction.
Okay.
I try to hide.
this-
Whoever is furthest most back, now I'm furthest most back.
Okay.
He does
So-
not like rats. He's not okay with it.
Yeah.
I sense, yeah. He's a quite risk taker.
So, Jonathan, what are you doing?
Alright. When Devin realizes that we're going for it, he waits a moment, and about the time that he sees Gaia's spike growth hit, he claps his hands together, completing Thunder Wave, and he drops that cube right on top of the rats.
Okay.
Okay, give me just a moment here.
You thunderously
Okay.
wave at him.
Yeah, so they need to make a Constitution save.
And what's
Uh,
the DC?
DC is 15.
They barely made it.
Okay, well, then they take half of... So they take 5 damage total is what they'll end up taking. And they do not get pushed the 10 feet back.
Okay. You see another rat drop down dead. And Mim, what are you doing? As you see your companions casting spells and setting up spells and looking like they're gonna fight this herd of rats.
Well, I'm gonna add to the sensory overload with the electrics and the thunder wave. I'm gonna do thaumaturgy and let the bottom of the pipe shake, like earth tremors, and see if it scares them away.
Okay, so give me an intimidation roll.
Yes, sir. And that's a 19.
Okay, the herd of rats do scurry away. However, some of them are caught in Gaia's spell running towards you guys. But the spell quickly dispatches maybe half a dozen rats. And now you can see the corpse appears to be that of a goblin.
I look at Gaia, then look at Goblin. At Gaia, then Goblin. Gaia, then Goblin.
And as you're doing so, you notice that the goblin actually seems to have gills, as if it was made to breathe underwater.
Did we kill the rats?
You
They're
killed
scared off.
some of the rats and scared off the others.
Oh man.
So who knows? They may come back to plague you during the rest of the trip through the sewers.
I'm gonna investigate the.
Wait.
Okay.
Gaia dispels her spell, so that way no one else
yeah.
has to. I don't know if you want to walk through. I don't think you want to walk through that. It's
Ow!
it's very
Ow!
sharp. And she just kind of claps her hands and spreads them out, and the static just like billows away, but quickly, just one by one, each point of lightning blots out.
Okay.
I'm gonna investigate the goblin, but first I'm gonna create from my hand quarterstaff and poke it a little. Then I'm gonna investigate it.
Okay. Before we tell you what's on the goblin, Gaia, you faintly pick up the sound of the wooden flute that you heard playing earlier, coming from deeper in the sewer.
Well, gentlemen and lady, it appears that the pipe should be down here in the tunnels with us. Also that explains the rats. He has them as his dancing minions, I bet. I don't know.
Can anyone translate, please, again?
Guys, just basically saying that the piper
I know,
down there.
but I know.
Oh, okay. Okay, ha 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 ha! I gotcha. Good one.
Please translate because I really didn't hear.
Someone is playing the pipe, so maybe the piper. Shortly.
Is that what? Okay? Yeah, if that's what she says, I'm okay with that.
I put my Gaia translator on, yeah.
Whoever
Thank you.
breaks that flute in half, I will buy you a nice crab meal when we get back. I promise.
A nice
Guys,
crab meal
like,
or a nasty
also,
crab
wait.
meal?
I ain't eating none of that crabbies.
Hey,
I saw
Guys.
what happened to you guys, and my stomach just.
hey, it's a delicacy.
Yes, I have.
Okay, so as you're searching this goblin, you see he has a rusty short sword, or its hilts wrapped in red cloth. There's two tarnished silver coins, one covered in rat bite marks. A tin flask that has the same green sludge that's running throughout the sewers, and a crudely drawn map.
I'm gonna take the map and the green sludge. You can guys take everything else.
Okay, you notice on the map there are three symbols: a snowflake, a tentacle gripping a sword, and what looks to be a question mark.
Can anyone describe the map? Anyone who is smart?
You see that the map app is pretty simple. It looks like up ahead there is three branches of these pipes. One leading to the tentacle with the sword, one leading to the snowflake, one leading into the question mark, and that the one leading to the question mark has another branch off that appears to be leading into wherever the pipes are originating from.
So I have a little idea. If the piper charm us, and we need to hear the piper, what if I cast deafness on us? just a simple idea.
I was thinking about that when we were walking, like way in the beginning of the game, but I didn't think it would work.
And might our Jackal link be a way for us to communicate with each other if we're that?
Oh yes.
Yes.
Because because you
I
have to
have
speak
good
for
ideas
that.
sometimes. I'm so happy.
You can definitely use the Copper Jackal attunement.
So,
No, because you have to speak for that, right?
Yeah, yes, you do. But you don't have to be able to hear to or talk through the link.
Ah,
am I able to see anything interesting with my detect magic?
You
um,
don't really see much. You do see a little bit of traces of transmutation magic coming from the sludge.
Well, we need to keep walking forward and try to find some kind of trail.
The first thing, should we go on which path? We have three paths. One is question mark, the second two I forgot. So,
A
which you choose, guys?
snowflake and looks like a tentacle holding a sword.
I would like to go to the tentacle with a sword.
They're all as good as any guess.
I
Doesn't
mean,
really matter.
you guys choose. I'm a diplomatic guy.
It's all going to lead to adventure, I can tell.
I don't like adventure. I like warmth, and I like this to be over, so we can go someplace where there are no weird creatures, just
I take
normal
offense
creatures
at
that I
that.
can take on.
So, I have extra pair of clothes if you need.
I'm not gonna change here.
You don't need to change.
Why do I need extra pair of clothes?
Well, you have already your clothes. You just put on your another set of clothes. You're not cold.
Ah, right. Thank you. Because I'm drenched. Remember?
Okay. So, it's the party going to head to where it looks like the tentacle holding the sword
I would like you
on
guys.
the map.
Yeah.
Okay,
Good
so
thing.
using the goblin map as your guide, you run your way through the maze-like tunnels in search of a vague leaf, the symbol of a tentacle gripping a sword. You eventually find yourself in a long, narrow passageway. Its walls are slick with a greenish slime. Garbage and refuse collects in the corners, and the sour, sweet stench of goblin hide is unmistakable.
So we can sense the goblins died here.
At the end of this passageway, there is a patchwork fortification, and it looks like it's pieced together from junk and throwaways, rusted shields, wooden pallets that are splintered,
Some kind of
decaying wooden barrels. And stationed behind this are several goblins that are building circles. A large iron door is shut behind them, emblazoned with a sigil, a tentacle gripping a sword.
anyone know
Who
goblins?
be ye? What do you want with it's our chief, Slimy Jack?
Looks like Jack. We came just here to talk. We found one of your companions dead. We tried to save him, but we couldn't make it.
And why should we let you talk with our leader?
We bring no harm. We just want to talk.
Perhaps you have something to give us.
What
knew
do you
it.
have what do you have in mind?
I don't know. Oh, we like shiny things.
I knew it.
We don't get much of those down there, though.
I reach into my pocket, pull out 10 silver, throw it at him.
I so much that, but Gaia even just like, I got lots of shiny, and she just creates a static orb of lightning in her hand, like, see, shiny. So,
They
now,
look,
we speak.
they look kind of irritable at the lightning
It's a
age.
goblin with lightning.
But soon as they see the silver, they go diving for it
Got him.
to fight over it. And eventually
So
one
materialistic.
that looks a little bit larger than the others grabs a couple coins and opens up the door. Says, "You go right in. Slimy Jack will speak with you."
Good doing business with you.
And as
Mine.
you enter the grotto, you see that it is a mockery of what you would think of nobility. There's dirty, tattered tapestries hanging from the walls. All bibles and moldy planks are used for makeshift furniture. Corroded can and or sputter in the noxus there. But most prominent in the center of a room is Jack's throne, little more than a pile of scrap, flanked by two waterfalls of the sickly green sludge. Dozens of misshapen goblins watch as you approach his throne with hands on their weapons. On the throne is a light frame of a half elf draped. He swishes a wickedly looking rapier back and forth. Each time the nearby goblins flinch. As you peer closer to what is obviously the being known as Slimy Jack, beyond his lucrative hairdo and gaudy clothing, you see a missing arm replaced with a dripping tentacle. And this tentacle is holding a small wooden flute.
I'm gonna bow and nice to meet you, Slimy Jack.
He nods, says, "So, are you here for pleasure or business?"
Well,
Yes.
I think my
He smiles to Guy and says, "I assume you're here for both. Perhaps you shall join me in private entertainment later."
her face just kind of goes. I guess she's trying to maintain a smile, but it's like, ew. I am betrothed.
As we've gotten in here, Devin has done his best to kind of hide his presence and is trying to actually be out of the way. And if you see there, I rolled a stealth check and I got a 21 to try and be out of the way but able to observe what all's going on.
Okay, you even with that roll, you know it is impossible to hide from so many eyes. Although you think almost all of the goblins are paying attention to Slimy Jack with his rapier rather than you. And Slimy Jack does not seem to be paying any attention to you whatsoever.
Okay.
What do I see in the room with my eyes?
You don't really see much of anything other than what I've described.
What do I see any magical properties like on the flute?
Yes, you do see there is some kind of enchantment
What about
placed on the flute, and you see some kind of what you would associate with arcane magic on the rapier.
Thought so. Alright.
Need to steal that. We came here for business for now. If we got time, we're gonna have pleasure then.
He goes, "Oh, it's good. Well, before we take care of business, we should eat and drink." And he points over to what appears to be a makeshift table. And there's some goblets. It's with a strong smelling spicy drink, ink or liquid coming from it. And there appears to be a rare flank of meat on a platter that has some kind of spice and perhaps some salt on it.
Slimy Jack, I'm gourmet, and I travel around, and I see your food looks something very strange. What is your secret?
Goes, well, we work with what we can get. You might be interested in the bread.
In bread?
Yes, it's quite delicious. It's a homemade delicacy.
Where do you make it? Here or?
He says, yes, in our kitchens. And you see there is some kind of blue-looking sauce in small bowls, as well as a plate of what looks to be what we would think of as breadsticks.
To avoid having to eat, I'm gonna do a little bit of performance, doing cartwheels and handstands, walking on my hands, that kind of stuff.
Gaia.
Just
Okay.
to entertain the goblins and him, and not eat.
There is also some very large, what looks to be sauteed mushrooms that are extremely large. And Slimy Jack goes over to the table, starts cutting a little bit of meat and taking different food, and he'll sit there, eat, and say, come, eat. I assure you, the food's not harmful. It may not be the best quality, but...
Gaia.
I take
Oh
my
my-
team. I go eat with him.
Guy's just like, that may be, but I'm a vegan and my stomach actually don't feel very good today, so I apologize, but I'm going to pass.
Yeah, sorry, she swallowed the green sludge when we came here, so she almost puked.
Guy just kind of looks like, what are you whatever.
Just roll with it.
Slimy Jack says, well, if no one eats, there's no business to be
I
done.
will eat. I'm gourmet. I'm gonna taste the food. I'm gonna die.
But our
I'm
friend
gonna die.
here, our friend here, and she's pointing over to you, Merlin. He likes to pray over his meals, so we, out of respect, pray with him.
Slimy Jack nods and
Yes, of course.
Guy just like bows her head and whatnot to show like.
I walk over.
Do your thing.
I walk over and I just stick my hands out and I start waving around, trying to make it look important. But really, I'm casting detect poisons and diseases.
you do not sense any poison or diseases in the food. It just, or the drinks, it just seems to be rather poor quality. and you're not quite sure what the meat is.
I just kind of look over at him and like with a grimacing look, but I'm like, shrug.
Can Devin do an investigation on the meat?
Like,
Edge close enough to see what, and do his very best to see if he can figure out whether this is an animal or if we're eating somebody else's.
yeah, I walk back over and tell
Okay,
him
you
not
don't
poisonous.
need to investigate to tell it's definitely some kind of animal meat.
Okay.
I'm counting. You're not gonna eat anything.
You're just not sure what because it's been carved up.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, here we go. Nom 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 nom.
Roll a death saving throw.
Okay, so what are you actually eating?
I'm gonna try to eat as what he's eating, but
He's eating a little bit of all of it.
okay, just meat and bread.
Okay, you definitely have ate meat like this when you've been desperate, and you know it is actually the meat of a rat.
It's like chicken, yeah.
However, taking the bread and dipping it in the sweet blue sauce and eating it, it's rather sweet and crunchy.
Mm.
And it's quite unlike any bread you've ever had.
This bread is quite nice. I like it. I need the recipe later.
He goes, oh sure, it's quite easy. And does anyone else eat after seeing that it's safe to eat?
No, guys, she's still pretty insistent about it's like vegan and her stomach's not feeling too good, so.
Hey,
You
So-
say Devin's still trying to keep himself out of sight as best he can.
so he says the recipe's quite easy. You see, you just lop off some fingers of a goblin, you bread them and fry them up.
Oh, that's a little crunchy. Oh, I know.
They
How
really
much finger
Gaia
meat?
just kind of like
delicious.
curls her fingers and hides them. Just like. Right.
That's I can feel a little crunchy. Oh boy.
So now, you said you were here to talk business.
Yes, I am.
What kind of business do you have in mind? I have several opportunities.
Oh, opportunities. Well, I was a little investigating about this disease. It's a little weird.
He goes, yes, I believe it might be the pollution in the sewers. I'm not sure where it comes from, but I don't mind its presence. And
Are
You you see, I believe I can bottle it and sell it. And make
what?
quite a tiny profit.
How you mean you can get profit from this disease?
Well, easy. You know, the surface dwellers are always fighting over one thing or another.
Mm-hmm.
I believe this would make quite a good weapon.
Quite a good weapon. Aren't you getting affected by this disease?
Goes, why do you think I got this tentacle?
Do you know the people who got the tentacles?
Goes, no. Oh, so far I think I'm the only one. But you see, it's better than having no arm at all.
Hmm.
Oh, thanks to that traitorous snowflake.
Snowflake.
Yes, he used to be one of my traders, or one of my lieutenants, and he turned traitor and tried to take over my domain.
That
Obviously, he failed, and he ran off with several goblins, but he constantly tries to plague me and my companions.
He won't plague you. Like, how?
Plague as in harass.
What? I'm so confused. Plague in her ass.
As in harass. They constantly
Harass.
bother them.
Oh. It's like, what?
Can you mind out of the gutter, Velvet?
I didn't understand that
The
clearly.
problems with the other side of his body, you know. Don't want to talk about it. It's not good dinner conversation.
So, anyway, would you care to invest, perhaps, in my endeavors?
Sure. I mean, we are here. We can take the time.
Goes, well, I do have a manufacturing area. Perhaps I should show that to you. And he stands up, still holding in his rapier, summons two goblin guards to accompany him, and he leads you off through the sewers and takes you into a room that has several what you would assume to be test tubes, beakers, goes. This is where I collect this water and I perform my experiments. And here I have my bottles for packaging this water.
That's quite an organization.
So, I am in need of runners to take word of this, and I am looking to set up a shop, hopefully up in the forest. It would be just a simple
Wouldn't that be suspicious? Because in the woods, the only seller are you.
Goes, it will be right at the entrance. You see, I don't want to go into town looking like this. And he kind of waves his tentacle that's still holding on to the flute.
Don't worry, they've seen worse than that.
Goes, well, perhaps in someplace close by like Sandwall, but I don't think Dyer or Stratford has seen any of the problems.
I couldn't happen to notice, but your flute is very, very nice crafted.
Because yes, it is quite nice. And he lifts it to his mouth, plays a quick ditty, and everyone make wisdom saving throws.
I'm gonna kill him.
Bunty!
Oh yeah, I need to check out.
What a nice flute, he said. Why don't you play it, he said.
I didn't say play it.
No, I know. It sounded good, though. +3.
That's only
Wisdom, you
22.
said?
That's an 8.
17.
14.
8.
Okay, those who made above 15 shake off kind of a compulsion to dance. Those who did not make 15 want to start dancing.
Should I roll for performance?
Okay, guys, I have been in a situation like this.
No, you don't need to, Rim.
I would like to because I'm gonna
What?
do
What?
Michael
What?
Jackson right now.
However, you all having heard the wooden flute being played several times now, do recognize that this is the same flute that seems to have been charming the children and the rats.
How should I say this? Um,
Kibble says she wants to see you dance, ma'am.
me?
Yes.
We can all have
Okay,
a
I'm
dance
gonna.
party together, right?
Okay,
What?
let me roll for dancing.
Only when she does a paso doble with me.
20.
Okay, you do a magnificent performance, just leaping about, swirling.
Can I do an acrobatics check for that?
Sure.
I got 24 dancing.
Wow. 24.
Yes,
That my acrobatics comes to 17 and 9. That's like 26.
Oh yeah, you're putting on a fantastic display.
I need to know what the messenger did, man. He got a 24. Tell me about that.
yes.
Oh
I have
my
a.
God.
You just see my. I just pop from my hand like some hat, and I did doing Michael Jackson moonwalk. Or no, alright.
And Lothar is just standing there agape. He's like, "Oh, did you see that? I've never seen anything that good."
Yeah, it's in production.
And about this time, the effects wear off, and just Slimy Jack just kind of laughing and goes, "Oh yes, if we're gonna be partners, I should tell you that up above they call me the Piper."
Yeah, I think I noticed that after the dancing.
By the way, nice dancing.
Well,
And what would the party like to do here?
well, if you're the Piper, so do you take the children to experiment on them, or?
Yo, can I just take a minute and can we just dance with Jack for a little bit? I mean, we've been walking around the sewers. We got attacked by water that gave us powers. We got chased by rats. Let's just dance. Just let it go for a minute.
You roll critical one or what?
It really is a lovely flute.
Yeah. By the way, has my shape-shifting worn off or not?
Yes, it actually wore off right in middle of the dance.
Thank goodness.
Piper, I have a quick request. Can you please change him back?
Yes, I would.
When you say that, I slap you at the back of your head, like
Are
you
you sure?
deserve to be slapped.
So
Are you sure?
now,
Yeah, because I have ice armor on me right
let's
now.
get down to business. As I
get
said,
down
I'm
to
in need of
business.
some runners. If you care to advertise the tent and tell people where it's located, I'll gladly give if you guys a total of 50% of the profit.
Well, money. That's a very nice tongue you have there. Nice language. I love the language. Sure, we can talk about it, but I have one question.
Yes.
Where you said you have the Piper, and do you take the children here for the experiments, or?
Oh, no, I assure you they're quite safe. Well, except for one that didn't make it to my sewers.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Strange.
But
Strange times indeed.
maybe you're taking real care of you see, I plan on sending them back as soon as I get paid for the work I did.
Oh, no! Oh, you got a contract with the mayor and he didn't pay you.
Exactly.
That
After
bastard.
all, a person's word is the bond.
Yeah, the contract is very saint and sacred. Yeah. I feel your pain. I know. Well, what do you have in mind?
Well, like I said, I need runners. People won't know of the effects of this. It's magic potion, I guess you would call all these bottles of water and sludge.
Which will spread the disease.
It's, but there still be people who would want to use it for a weapon.
Just a moment. um, hmm. Can we have like a few moments to discuss with my team?
Sure. He takes the two goblins and walks off across the chamber base.
Okay, guys, I love the goblins. I wanna kill the upstairs. What do you want?
Huh?
You heard me.
He wants to kill everybody.
Yeah.
Let's take it from the top and start at a Slimy Jack.
How many
And see where
goblins
that
are in
takes.
the room?
There are two guards along with Slimy Jack.
That's it.
Yeah, the rest of them are back.
How well
in the
armed
throne room.
are they?
They appear to be rather decently armed, although Slimy Jack definitely seems to have the best of everything.
But the thing is, the Slimy Jack isn't wrong. He took the children because he didn't have the payment. The mayor's fault. But the disease thing, I may be a little against it because I want to burn everything. But so we need to find a solution for disease,
Yeah.
and I'm open for suggestions.
Remember that Slimy Jack said he's not sure where the sludge comes from. And you also notice among the beakers and tubes there is a notebook.
Notebook.
Yes.
Devin would like to, hopefully being unnoticed, mostly, go ahead and see if he can't swipe the notebook to get a look at what's been written in there.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand check.
Thank God I have proficiency too.
Can I help with distracting Slimy Joe?
If you need to still steal something, ask me. I have fast fingers.
I can also give someone bonus to proficiency.
I have +7 to steal.
Oh, right.
I think they go with too careful.
What did
What's
Carol
Carol?
say?
What kind of mischievous Carol?
They
is this?
make him mad, you know you want.
It's coming, Carol. It's coming. Don't worry.
Itchy finger is rising. Itchy finger.
I think like the only thing I was gonna kind of add to this is just like if you guys do anything to make this go bad, just make sure we get them outside because
Thank God I'm
as
lucky.
far as I will be limited.
You will be what?
Limited.
With
Oh.
the spells or what?
She wants to call lightning.
Yeah, that'd be a lot.
So it's like-
You would have to take them all the way back through the pipes, and you're
Maybe he'll pursue
sure
after.
Slimy Jack would not do that.
I have fireball.
Okay, so I rolled a 1, but being a halfling and lucky, I re-rolled that 1, and I am definitely excited to take the 19 with my +5.
Okay, you managed to get away and duck in the corner, and you see some notes inside of the notebook, and it appears Slimy Jack has discovered that if you dilute the sludge with pure water, that it slowly loses its effects. So the more you dilute it the least damage it does, and that it seems that there's no actual cure other than flushing out people's bodies with pure water.
We need to
I-
have someone have like a crate water or something.
So I'm going to get on the copper attunement, and that so that they can hear me, but hopefully Slimy Jack can't, and I will relay that in a whisper what I'm reading, so that everybody knows. Hey, it looks like we just need to,
Hightail it out of here.
That you managed to relate the information about the sickness. However, you still have to deal with Slimy Jack and his flute and him having the children.
Yeah.
Well, we can do peaceful way because I have many persuasion, deception, intimidation, or we can kill.
Yeah.
If you guys want to kill him, that's fine, but just let me say goodbye first.
Bye.
Well, how about this? We're gonna go peaceful way first.
Well, I can say Devin's gonna go. Look, I'm not really for just killing him outright, but he's trying to profit on destroying nature, even if he isn't causing the destruction and disruption.
He's just a teenager who is mad at society. Few fireballs and he's okay.
Don't forget about the children.
And the children the last. Yeah.
Think about the children.
And
Fireball.
Element, you know, to a guy like Slimy Jack, there's always some other kind of scam. So it's like if you guys manage to shut down what he's doing, he would just find something else.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Well, let's first buy the kids. Then we kill him. I need the location of the children first. That's the thing here.
Can I ask a question?
Me or
Sure.
him? Oh, sorry.
The goblins that are with him and that we saw and where they were eating.
Yep.
Did they have the silver hooks in their ears?
No, none of them do.
Oh, nice one. Well,
Kill.
We need first the location of the children before I kill something.
Well, we could just talk to him after he's dead.
How? Yeah. But he needs to be willing to come back.
I'm
Morbid, but I'm okay.
sure Elmater wouldn't mind if
That or
makes
you
us think
kill
about it.
him and his guards and go back to the other goblins and get the information from them.
So
The
it's gonna be
children.
torture.
Not
The
the-
fact that he has the children, really, I think he's the one we should be worried about.
I mean, it's your choice, guys. I'm gonna do everything what I can because I have many things to do.
You know what?
Alright.
Let's take care of this. I
Alright,
say
I'm-
that right now, and I say that over the jackal thingamajig. Yeah.
All right, let me go say goodbye to him.
Okay.
Lothar's gonna walk over to Jack real slow. Real slow.
Okay. He
And
looks up as you approach.
he looks at him bright-eyed and he smiles. The fakest smile he has ever smiled in his life. And he reaches out both hands and he extends it to a handshake.
Okay, he goes, so I guess we have a deal then. And he'll go to shake your hand.
And as we start to embrace hands, I'm also going to be casting Inflict Wounds or Heavy Wounds.
Yeah.
Nice.
Devin's had his bow ready, and as soon as he sees a move, he's also then going to take a shot.
Okay.
I'm just gonna create my weapon and Eldritch Blast.
So everyone will get a surprise attack if they need it. We'll see how long he lasts.
Alright.
Bow. Boom.
Oh my god, I rolled a natural 20.
Ooh.
No modifier.
Oh, that's you, Mary. I also got what? I have 18. No, I have 14 and 21.
So, the natural 20. Describe your attack as you go and break the wooden flute.
No!
Oh, I broke the flute too? I reach out and our hands embrace
I
and
had plans.
a red misty aura comes out of my hands and it surrounds his entire body. It just spreads out from his hands to his arms, up his arms, and down his whole body. And
You see this mist is enveloped of a flute and snaps it right into two. Oh, and with a quick blink, inking red flash, Slimy Jack and the goblins are gone. And you hear coming from up above of the sounds of children.
So I have a question. Where we were, where's the smiling the Jack, and the entrance? It's like if the goblins attack us, is that the only entrance to us?
It's the only entrance in the room, and you have no idea what happened with Slimy Jack.
dang, I would have did 30 damage.
However, Gaia, you remember previously when when you and your companions had pushed the Red Harbinger into the house and set it on fire, how the scenery had changed back to what would have been in a typical setting.
Wait, he disappeared?
So she sees the magic fall from this place and things kind of revert back. She's like, we must have broken the spell.
Wait, I have something, but question: did the Jack do some spell to disappear, or?
I would imagine that when the pipe break, that was what was holding all of this together.
The two that are of Fey descent no longer sense that in the Fey Wilds.
Okay, I'm confused, little.
Huh?
I mean, as out of character because I have no idea what's going on. I just hear inflict wounds.
The pipe was broken.
Yes.
That he plays, and when it broke, pretty much the goblins and Slimy Jack disappeared. So indicating that whatever spell that they were bound to by was all linked in this pipe.
Oh, because I thought like using counterspell. Okay. It's like, what happened?
At least that's what I'm getting from it.
And I'll explain it after the session, as to what actually causes.
Is there any enemy to use fireball? Any?
There's really nothing that prevents it.
There's a
They're the
way
children.
at the end of the tunnel here that you can go shoot fireball in and kill all the fish you want. But I wouldn't recommend eating them.
Where are the children?
They're laughing upstairs.
I go upstairs.
No!
Did we
God's
find any
sake,
killers?
Eat your finger.
Are you seriously gonna go up and kill all?
I immediately cast hold person on him.
I'm just going to see children.
Awesome.
The guy just looks at him like, and she just like, enshrouds herself with this like static electricity. It's like,
Yo, I got
Children.
way more shit. He's disabled. He's done.
I mean, I can use
she's
counter spell.
basically trying to intimidate. It's like, you leave them alone, or Bahamut's wrath will be placed upon you.
I mean, I'm going to see the children. They're okay.
Yeah, and I'm
killing someone.
intimidating you to not worry about it with a beautiful bloody six.
Can't even
Gosh
move.
darn it.
I have counter spell, dude.
Ron,
I can
did-
counter spell it.
Give me some kind of charisma check, Velamer, to
Yes,
counter
charisma.
her. To counter her
Please roll a one.
intimidation.
Please roll a one. Please roll
that's
a one.
plus just charisma. That's +4.
Please roll a one. Oh,
15.
gosh darn it. Roll an 11.
You, Velamer, are deathly scared that if you harm the children, Gaia will strike you down where you stand. With no hesitation whatsoever.
Aw, man.
I'm still checking children. Nothing
Say
harmful.
fine. Say fine. Say fine. Go.
What good?
Go back to town. The mayor. Whatever mess that was created is done. Then we continue on our merry way and find next town to go help them.
But we need to get the children to guide them home.
They will find their way home. They are smart.
I disagree.
She'll look over at the other companions like, you guys, go find the kids. Me and we go make sure that Messenger will meet up with you in the town.
Okay.
Devin can't speak anymore. He is now a tiger. As this has all been going on, he realized that the messenger was saying things about killing people and then going like, hey, I'm going to go find the children. And he decides rather than dropping the form, he's just going to turn and use his senses of smell to track down where the children actually are.
I would
You know that
cast one
No.
spell before
pretty
everything.
much from the sounds of it that they are up in the what was Slimy Jack's throne room.
I would cast one spell before anything happens. I'm gonna I cast invisibility on myself.
I can
I
see
can
you.
still smell you.
And just follow the tiger to the children.
Everyone can smell him, but you guys have been in a sewer for quite some time.
Then I'm gonna create 4 clones and
So you guys recover the children and prevent Velamir from killing them. You take them back to town, and get your reward, and that's where we'll end the session. And so I have a couple questions that I normally do, but first I'll explain what happened with the pipe and then like in the previous fairy tale adventure with the witch. When you play out the fairy tale in some way, it ends the Feywild part. So in this case, when you broke the pipe, it ended the story of the Pied Piper. in the previous one,
That's what happened to the
when you
lady.
put the witch in the house, it ended the story of Hansel and Gretel.
I thought that was when Gaia took the marshmallow that the story broke.
Marshmallow, so yummy.
No, that was
Well,
after
she did that like
I
after.
noticed it had broke.
Yeah.
So, some of my questions I do is highlights of the session and what could be improved on. So we'll all go in order from left to right on my screen. And so, Wim, you would be the first one up.
What I like best, I don't know really. I like the bar scene where we were kind of like eating the stuff,
Okay.
but also I like the role playing when we talk to Fern in the hospital kind of barn.
Yeah. Okay. So, any improvements?
Oh man, don't ask me that now. Get the others first for what they found there. What was their highlight?
Well, I'd rather do them one by one because we're already over on time. So,
Well, I came in when you were already all talking, so it's kind of like I don't know exactly what I'm going on, how much I have to tell, and we just started rolling, and that was my
yeah.
it was a bit of a cold start for me.
Okay. So maybe a bit of improvement on the beginning.
Well, I had the feeling that I had missed something when I came in because all the others were already there.
Yeah,
And
no, you
talking
actually hadn't missed much. We were just kind of talking, helping Merlin with his character.
Yeah, I literally made that character only like I was still making a character as the game started.
So, Jonathan, you're up.
All right. Yet another fun adventure of strange things happening around Jaren's table. Yeah, it was fun to get back in here and get a chance to play a significantly different character for me. So not only because he was a halfling, but also magic user. So it was fun to get a chance to do some of that, even though I ended up doing a whole lot of useful things with it. Yeah, it's just one of those. I guess improvement-wise would be one of those. It's okay for some of the one-shot stuff to throw a little bit more railroad in there. And that, which is fun.
Yeah,
and it's fun to have.
it would have been stretched out a bit more, so
Yeah.
it would have gave more of a sandbox feel. Although I did give you guys several options, although either way you would have ended up at the sewer with facing Slimy Jack.
Okay, so we just went the long and more morally intriguing route.
The way I didn't expect you to go because I wasn't gonna bring in the sewers under Samuel all. He was originally gonna be up on the surface.
Yeah, so but other than that, definitely a lot of fun, a lot of chance to run around and cause some havoc.
Definitely. So, Merlin, how about you?
Oh man, this was a hard game for me, jumping in just like how I was. I had no idea what was going on sometimes in the story too. It's just because I wasn't familiar with like the previous story.
Yeah.
Like the whole beginning, I had no fucking clue what was going on.
It also I could see that it would be confusing for you because you don't have the Grimmdark PDF.
Oh yeah, I don't have
So
any of
you
this
have
stuff
like
either.
no idea of how the fairy tales are
Yeah, I never played.
modeled or being brought into the sessions.
Yeah, I never played a 5th edition cleric either, so I didn't. There's a lot of spells I don't know, and I had to kind of figure them out as I went. A good example was that talk to dead person spell that I didn't realize I had until like right after. Let's see, improvements. More side NPC reactions. What I mean by that is like if people have a skill and they can interact with people in the village, even things that you would not foresee or didn't plan for, I'd like to see more of that. More spontaneous reactions to people's input, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if who is he? Tank. Said it, but I didn't see a lot of use for the Copper Jackal stuff.
Yeah, there really wasn't. You could have done some of the more combat-oriented stuff for like the fight with the rabbit or the rats. But pretty much the biggest use I saw of it in this particular one-shot was us using the link to communicate.
Yeah.
So Slimy Jack wouldn't hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mibby, how about you?
I really liked the 9-foot bunny. That was random and it was fun. Like it was just a little bit like combat.
Yeah.
And
I told you one of these days you were gonna meet my 9-foot tall killer rabbit.
All I
I was
could
thinking
think
I had
of
was Monty Python and
Ew.
Harvey.
That's exactly what I was thinking the entire time. So I was like, 1, 2.
5, 3, 3.
Oh.
And
So-
little guy got the killing, the
Yeah.
killing blow.
Yeah, I kind of downplayed how tough the rabbit actually is to kill just because of time.
You should have made that
I
thing
mean-
vicious.
Oh, it is very vicious.
You should have just let
I've
it
had it
just-
wipe out entire parties.
You should have just let it TPK'd us.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't have. We had that.
No,
We had that.
no. Guy was not about to let that happen, man. Like she was very tempted to call lightning, but I was like,
Dude, we have
I'll
like
save the call lightning for another time. Let's seriously smite this
So,
thing.
how about improvements, Mary?
I'm sorry, nothing comes to mind, so to not delay the city further. Next person?
Okay, Velimir.
Well, I enjoyed my role as a crazy psycho leader of the group. The best good moments were like when like Mary's changing the goblin, he's changing a gender. He had tentacles on his arms.
Yeah.
Eating
that
with
was fun.
goblins. Yeah, eating with goblins, pretending to be gourmet, and having the first kill shot on children, child.
That's something to be proud of, mind you.
I am very proud.
So, in the
Should we
improvement,
call you flat?
it's Velimir.
Well, it was nice. It was a much bigger roleplay than fighting season, but still fine. Enjoy it.
Yeah, we were a bit light on the combat, but I liked it. I did not expect the critical hit because I had determined in advance if anyone got a critical, it would break the flute.
Yeah.
Dude, I got a natural 20 on that, and then I got a fucking 30 on the damage. It would have been so
Nice.
sick.
It's
He would have
still something.
just exploded, dude.
So-
and that's a first level spell.
So one of my things that I really like is the mix of all these supplements. Because we had the Copper Jackal supplement, the Grimmdark supplement, and then the new Subas under Samuel or Adventure module supplement that we all mixed into one shot. And I thought it really gave it a really unique flavor by combining them all. So,
I made like horde defensive Warlock and no one hit me. I had everything.
That seems to be the problem with playing a Copper Jackal is like you get all these really wonderful things and you get it and somebody else takes a gore. You're like, oh.
I mean,
okay.
my Copper Jackal is when someone hits me, I can use reaction to reduce the damage by 2d6.
I mean, we were immortal no matter what. We have, what, 2 druids? I'm a cleric, and was there another cleric?
yeah,
I was Warlock.
Our healing was seriously ridiculous. We didn't even need it.
plus,
Even if we
plus
did,
you guys had the 3 heal potions.
Exactly.
like,
Yeah.
So it's
we
like,
won 2
wasn't any
So-
someone would have survived if not the entire party.
We really should have taken on the entire throne room of goblins just to see what happened.
No, I'm
But
not.
then all the kids would have died.
But Fireball.
So,
I mean,
anyway, it was a pretty good session, and I need to get going, and so,
Oh, it's 5 a.m.
I thank everyone
Game,
who's
Darren.
watching and enjoyed it, and as always, may the dice roll in your favor.